Those, yeah. But anyway, let's get to the real main event. What's going on, man? It's NBA. The NBA started like with a bang.
Yeah,
it's
no, it's
just
wild.
on fire off the bat.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, I know. It's well. Let's. I guess we could start with the main thing. What is going? Are you a betting man?
To be honest with you, I'm not a gambling guy. I never like gambling. And me and you, we've talked about gambling in the NBA. And we said it's dangerous.
Yep.
They need to chill out with all this gambling. Like, you can't watch a game without them pushing all of this stuff on you.
Yeah.
And you got kids watching this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how the NBA or sport. It's not just the NBA. Sports. Period. Because this is coming down. Like this is not just gonna stick to basketball.
Yeah.
You could believe that. This is gonna go beyond that.
Yeah.
Because where there's money, there's corruption. That's something that's been known from the beginning of time. The minute they started allowing all these bets where like you get to bet under, over, or how a player personally is gonna perform. Back in the day, it was just who wins. That's your bet.
You can bet on anything. You can bet on who's gonna make the first shot of the game.
Crazy.
And that's the thing is, like, when you have all these sites and you're giving all of these people all this access to gamble, you're creating a monster because like now you have everybody. You have freaking the bus driver to the game he's betting on the game. Like you have everybody. Like you have like the ball boy betting.
And they have information.
Yeah.
If you're a friend of any of these players or you work in that arena, you have you're gonna be able to sell that information to somebody. So I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be very dangerous, and I think this is the tip of the iceberg of what's gonna come up.
Yeah, because back in the way gambling was like, the people that were really into gambling, they went and gambled. Now everybody
is dangerous.
Everybody has it.
Thank God I've never been a gambler. Gambling
is an addiction, so that's why I never got into that stuff.
No. I've never been interested. I work too hard for my money.
I'm not putting money down on anybody.
Nah, I'm not. I don't. I'll do it for like shits and giggles sometimes with a few bucks. I haven't done it in years, but I'll do it just sometimes just to mess around. But I see people that their whole life is like it's bad. I have friends where like I'm like,
oh yeah, I have friends too. Like they're putting like $200, $300 like every week.
Yeah, it's real bad. But I don't know how the NBA let this happen. And I'm with Chuck, like Charles Barkley. Like he's been putting the blame on the NBA. Like
they've been soft on everything.
Yeah, he's like, you guys dropped the ball. Like this is on you guys. And to me, how the NBA landed themselves in this situation after we seen what happened with Jordan, with all that shit that happened around Jordan's time, like how are we here? We're literally this conspiracies about Jordan retiring because of gambling, his dad, all that. It's all tied up to gambling. The mafia back in the day, like the NBA has been through this before. So how are you guys here right now? I don't get it. Like you guys have had your issues already with the mafia and the refs. How are we here? It's incredible. And to me, like I said, this is the tip of the this is gonna come out like way more people.
Yeah, no, they said they have like 30-something names.
Yeah.
All of them haven't been exposed yet.
Exactly. That's so far.
They must be looking for a big fish. That's why they haven't dropped every name.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know who's the big fish they're looking for. But they're definitely looking for somebody big.
They're LeBron James has been thrown. I don't think it's gonna.
I personally don't think he was involved in it.
Nah.
But it is weird that everyone around him, all his close people.
Yeah, I don't. But see, that's the thing. I don't think LeBron. It's just it'll be the stupidest thing ever. I mean, the guy's.
I mean, he's a billionaire. What do you gain? Like,
and just the what will happen, the fallout of it's just not. I don't see it.
He would be like Pete Rose.
Yeah,
where they may not. I mean, I heard somebody saying like if they caught LeBron, he might not get like be in the Hall of Fame. Like Pete Rose.
Yeah,
was kept.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Like he doesn't get in the Hall of Fame.
Whoa, that is like that'd be.
I don't think he did. I personally don't think.
No, I don't see LeBron. I do see though like somehow Clutch Sports being involved in it. Maybe him not knowing or being involved in it, but Clutch Sports has come out like there's too much. I don't know.
There's a lot of clutch stuff going on in there.
Yeah. Too many people related to that camp, so I understand.
The thing is, like, how do you control this? You created this monster.
Well,
how do you control this?
I can never say his name. What's that? Sham?
Yeah, Sham. I forget his last.
Yeah,
Sham Saran.
yeah.
Sarani,
Him. Like he was on a podcast and he was breaking down like how like crazy it is. Where like they were trying to figure out how do you control this?
Yeah, how do you?
Because so let's put out the names. So they have Jones, Damon Jones. They have Terry Rozier and Chauncey Phillips. Right now, those are the three big names they have. They're all claiming that they're innocent. They're all pleading not guilty. Every single one of them. And the reason why they're doing it is because how are they going to prove it? You know what I'm saying? Like they, with Jones saying about LeBron staying out, I told my friend, I can't tell my friend, like I didn't know he was gonna place money.
Yeah.
Like there's a way, it's hard for you to track all of this. Yeah. How are you gonna manage it if you're the NBA? Because if you're LeBron James' friend, you know he ain't playing. If you're LeBron James' kid, you know when your dad's not playing. What if you just tell your friend and that friend tells his dad and he it's gonna be hard to. How are you gonna?
Yeah, there's no way to contain it. That's what I'm getting to. Like this, and the fact that they're putting all these sites to get people to gamble.
Exactly.
And they're promoting on ESPN has their own gambling thing. Like I can't watch a game without like, oh, FanDuel, exactly. Oh, DraftKings.
$100 free. You get like they're doing all this promotion.
And I'm just like you know, you're creating a whole like generation of gambling addicts. Because that's what they're seeing and everybody's doing it. So they're going to be like, oh, okay. It's like almost like opening up an Instagram account.
Yeah. And gambling, man, that is up there with like drugs. Like like the gambling addiction, I seen people lose everything.
Yeah.
Like it's not a joke. So the fact that, you know, they go hard against, drug policy or like all these other things, but they're pushing this like is fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't understand with the scare the NBA went through with Jordan and this whole thing of gambling. I don't understand how we.
Yeah, I wouldn't be pushing it. Like if there's a site that wants to do gambling, put it over there. If people want to go over there to find it, fine. Yeah. But I wouldn't be posting that on the games itself.
And also, it's like that leaves the door open for the NBA because it's like, all right, so it's gambling, which means dudes with a bunch of money could just gamble on even NBA owners or like you have no way to save yourself now because you're in bed with these companies. Yeah. You're like I don't understand how we're here, and I don't know if like a lot of people will say I'm not gonna watch the NBA. Like I've seen this. I've seen a lot of people like I have friends that would tell me like I don't want to watch the NBA because they believe it's rigged.
I have friends that believe.
Yeah, they already believe this is rigged. So.
You know, friends, family members. Yeah. They gamble and they're like, how does Vegas know all of this?
Yeah, like
how does Vegas always know that this is gonna be and then it's always the score? Like so they already didn't trust the game.
Exactly. Or like
and now we're finding out through the FBI that all these things are coming.
Exactly. You see games where like this team has 3 fouls and this team has 50.
That remind me of the game I watched yesterday with the Celtics, man.
Yeah.
Houston was getting to the line way too many times, man.
It's like, what are we doing? So, I don't know, man. I think this is the tip of the iceberg. We're going to see more names. I'm surprised by Chauncey Phillips.
Yeah. Well, he was in the poker scandal.
Both. He's in both.
I heard he was on Rozier. I heard he was in the more of the point shaving. So there's 2 cases going on. There's point shaving and then there's poker game.
Yes.
So I heard Billups is in the poker game with the mafia, and then I heard Rozier's in the point shaving.
Well, I think Phillips is also on the point shaving when it comes to like giving information about somebody being hurt a few years back. I forget. I'm not.
I haven't heard of that. I heard of Damon Jones with that with the LeBron. He was giving out all these in LeBron.
Yeah. And then now they're trying to bring in a Clippers head coach.
Ty Lue. Yeah, I heard Ty Lue's name.
Everybody's saying that his name keeps popping up. He's been in those games with Phillips. Phillips is his best friend.
So, yeah, I saw that.
And then again, here comes the LeBron tide. Who's LeBron's wanted him to be the coach for the Lakers for the in the beginning was Ty Lue. So it's kind of like the whole LeBron thing keeps popping up. All these connections.
Maverick is in there too.
Yep. Yeah.
Because he was betting. But this investigation started in 2021.
Yeah.
They caught him and putting like $10,000 bets on like 20 games.
Yeah.
Something like that. 5, it was like $5,000 to $10,000 on each of these games. And he couldn't remember on who he put the bets on.
Yeah, I mean, and I seen I forget who it was. There was one player that was trying to make a argument for like why are players not allowed to bet. I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, I seen the argument
that's stupid.
because government be putting out, they be doing the stocks.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think both shouldn't be happening.
Yeah,
players shouldn't be gambling, and I don't think any
government.
if you're in the government, you shouldn't be messing with stocks either.
Yeah, exactly, because you have insider information, so it makes sense. But
I agree with neither of them should be involved.
I'm like, players can't bet, fighters can't bet because you control the outcome. You have a say on that. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird, and I don't know what's gonna come of this. All I know is, I don't know if it's due to that, but everybody's balling right now. So I don't know if the league was like,
well, the people being accused of playing bad, on purpose.
Yeah.
So now you got to come out and play like you mean it.
I don't know if it's just me or I'm caught in the moment, but I'm like, yo, is everybody trying harder right now, or is it just me? What's going on?
They got the FBI on you right now.
Exactly.
You got to really hoop.
Exactly. So I like it. I'm not mad at it.
No, people are really balling this year.
Yeah. I think,
but I think also with that is I see, and I'm not blaming it on LeBron, but I think because he's not involved, I think they're focusing a lot on these other stories because you're not gonna keep talking about him being hurt.
I mean,
so we're seeing, because some of these guys, there's guys that hoop year after year, but we don't really see anything. You know what I mean? Until the playoffs.
Exactly.
And then we're like, oh, where the hell is this guy? But he's been probably hooping all year.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things where, again, Charles, I love Charles. He says it straight up. I like the way he goes up at the league and at the players. He doesn't care. You know, he's like, why is everybody talking about LeBron James? Why are we talking about the Lakers? They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Why are we even and I agree with that. I don't see why every year when we know LeBron ain't making it to the playoffs, like we've been knowing for the past 3 or 4 years, LeBron ain't going to the playoffs. Lakers ain't going to the playoffs. All we talk about is Lakers and LeBron James. I understand what the trade happened. I understood that. I mean, that is the craziest trade ever. But I don't know, man. I think it's weird that LeBron, all these things is happening. I don't know. All these things is happening. LeBron chooses not to play.
Yeah, no, there's more parity. There's more storylines. There's a lot of things you can go to the Spurs and see what they're doing over there. They're hooping over there.
Exactly. Everywhere. You could go to OKC. You could go to Denver. You could go to the new up and coming teams that are coming up that are playing really good.
The Bulls are surprisingly good. What the hell did that come from?
I wasn't even paying attention until you mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm like, Bulls are 5-0. Like, what the heck? Like, Giddey's averaging almost a triple-double.
I know.
I'm like, I was just like looking at it. I'm like, wait, 5-0. I started looking through like what's going on. I'm like, damn, the Bulls are like, they got rid of all their best players, sent them to Sacramento, and got better. Like,
exactly. How? And Sacramento playing terrible.
I'm just I am just like, what is going on?
But what do you think of, like, let's start off with the Lakers just to get it out of the way. Lakers are balling. No LeBron James. No the last 3 or 4 games now. No Luka Doncic.
He's back.
Oh, he's back now?
He played last game. He had like 40. He's averaging like 45 right now.
Insane. Balling. They're balling right now. They won. I didn't.
They did. They won. They won. They beat. That's the game they beat John Moran. John Moran was.
Oh yeah.
John didn't want to come back in.
Yeah.
He came back for that game.
Yeah, that's another story. We'll get into that. But the Lakers, like, do they need LeBron James right now? Like, do we need Bron back? Like,
they need his $52 million.
Right? Hey, at this point,
they need his 52.
At this point, me and you were talking about it, and I told you, if they bring Bron back, that's it for Reese.
I don't think so.
I think if he's on the floor, his numbers are going to take a hit. Reese's numbers will take a hit.
I think, to be honest with you, I think LeBron's going to have to find a wing. I know you probably think that's like a radical take.
Yeah, I just don't.
I think he's like, you know how bad, like, he's being accused of, like, like as of late, they're like, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love.
Yeah.
We're looking at names that used to be like elite.
Yeah.
Like, if he does that to Reeves real time, people are gonna be like, bro, you can never claim you make players better.
Yeah, the thing is that
that claim needs to be stopped immediately.
This is why I say this. I say if LeBron's on the floor, his numbers are gonna be there.
It won't not to the same degree.
Maybe not.
Because if you remember last year, right?
Yeah.
Just let's think back to the beginning of the season. Remember when Anthony Davis was balling?
Yeah.
And people were saying like, "Yo, this dude might be the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year."
Yep.
He was killing, and they were running the offense, getting it to AD. Then we saw LeBron's numbers; they were like 18 points a game. And then people started saying, "Oh, father time."
Mm-hmm.
And then he started to, like, taking the ball and chucking it himself.
Yeah, but the thing is
but he can't. The thing is, there wasn't a Luka.
Yeah,
you think Luka's gonna let that fly? Like Luka's the man, like on the team,
and
and he's gelling with Reeves.
Yeah, I think, like I said, my thing with that is LeBron, when he's on the floor for some whatever reason, he managed to get his stats. So if he gets, let's say, his 18, 7, and 8, that's still too good.
Yeah, but but those are good.
Yeah. Not for LeBron.
But those aren't LeBron numbers. Like this will be the first clear indication of father time.
I mean, if it was another player, like I told
if it was another player, that would be great. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean, but
no. Even like, let's say it was Dwayne Wade, right? Dwayne Wade would be cool with that.
Yeah, but he's not cool with that.
That's my point.
I'm saying Dwayne Wade
would have been like, let's go.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he took the back seat.
He took the back seat
for the best player at the moment.
So did Bosh took a back seat.
And LeBron is not going to do it.
So did Kevin Love. But for his legacy, he's not going to want to take it.
He's not going to want to do it.
But he's going to
hurt them.
But I think he's going to have to take it because Luka's going to have the ball in his hands. There's no way you extended Luka and you tell him you're the man, and then you're gonna say, "Sorry, Luka, you gotta let LeBron run the offense." Like that's not gonna work.
I understand with Luka. I know he's gonna give it to Luka. And I don't know about Reeves.
And Luka has been cool
with Reeves.
With Reeves lately, he called him the GOAT. Like I sent you that thing. Obviously he's joking.
Yeah.
But like this like the team is really loving what's going on.
See, this is what should happen. If LeBron it's about the team and like
he ain't about it, but yeah.
Let's put it out there. If he was, right, he should just come in and fit where he fits in.
Yeah, power forward or something. Karl Malone.
Try not to mess the way they're playing. He should just come in and be like, look, I'm just gonna find my game within the game. Don't run it. Don't run anything through me because the team is balling right now.
Yeah.
So but he's not gonna do that. So it's gonna mess up Reeves.
If he mess up Reeves,
that's my point. Like Reeves is gonna go back to like 18 points when LeBron comes back.
If he messes up Reeves, it's gonna be way worse, I think.
But
because Reeves is on contract year.
Yeah.
He can walk.
Yeah.
If he's like, yo, I'm tired of this politics.
Yeah, but see, it comes down to the owners, and hopefully this new ownership, they're not.
They already put the line on the sand. They told them this is your last year.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I mean, you said LeBron won't crash out.
I don't think he'll crash out. It'll look worse.
It would look worse.
It would look so bad if he crashes out.
But
he would look so selfish.
But look what they're saying. I mean, even Kevin Garnett was saying like LeBron is sitting not because he's injured. He's sitting trying to mess with the Lakers.
And it's not working. It's making it worse for himself.
Exactly. Well, how many games has it been right now? So five games?
I think it's like 6.
6 games?
I think they're 4-2.
See, my hope is that the Lakers keep winning. Like, they just keep winning until...
they're mad because they're winning. Like Team Brown.
Yeah.
Because when they lost the first game, there was like, oh, see, they need him. They want him to come in as a savior.
Yeah, that's
like, oh, they need him. And then I saw some of the analysts that are like pro clutch. They were saying like, oh, the Lakers, they're not gonna be good with them. And then they started winning, and now it's like, oh,
this is the thing, and I'll admit it. The Lakers are better than I thought they would be. Like right now, like the team that they have right now. I'm not saying they're going to be competing for a championship.
No. But they're not going to. They need that 52 to go get the pieces they need.
Exactly, but they're better than I thought they were going to be. I don't like Aiden at all, but I guess he's averaging a double-double, like 18 and 10 or some shit like that, which is not bad.
I don't even know if he's averaging 10.
10 rebounds, yeah.
Is he averaging 10? He's averaging a double-double. I thought he was averaging like 8 or 9 on rebound.
At least for the 5 games so far, I think he's averaging a double-double right now. But I don't like him. Like I think he's soft. I don't like him as a big man. The Lakers need big men. They need rebounding. They need a down low presence. I don't think he's that guy. I don't think that's him. I don't think he's gonna be what helps them. But if they did have just another big man, and LeBron decides to play the third wheel to the other two, I think they have a good team. But that's not what's gonna happen. So
they won't be good with or without LeBron. But if they can get his 52, they can find the problem with LeBron isn't necessarily the offense.
No.
It's the defense,
and that's what I mean. Like he's gonna get his numbers on offense, but
no. I'm talking about the team wise.
Yeah,
he's like we gotta call. Yeah, his defense is terrible.
He
like,
can't play defense anymore.
I mean, I think I sent you a image of earlier today. He was like last year. He was like ranked like 440 something in defense or something like that.
Defense rating, yeah.
Yeah, like it's bad. So when you have three guys that are your best players that don't defend,
all three of them can't defend for nothing.
It's like you got barbecue chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick between.
And if you look at the numbers, is like the Lakers, all their hope is I have to outscore you.
Yeah, that's
the only way. Yeah, I got to put up 150. If not, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, so, that's their main problem. Yeah. So when you have him on the floor, if he can sacrifice his offense and just focus on defense
and rebound,
they have a chance.
Exactly.
But he has to do what D Wade did and say, you know what? I'm older. Let me just focus on defense. Like, whatever. I'll score 15 a night.
You see what was LeBron numbers on the USA team?
14.
Do that.
14 points with like
14 points, 8 and 7.
Somewhere around.
Do that.
Somewhere around that vicinity.
Do that.
If he did that,
that's great.
And just focus on defense and just play the power forward position, they would have a chance to beat a lot of these teams.
Yeah. But he's not gonna do it. So
if he doesn't do that, then they're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, and then it's like I know you've been saying like he has no leverage. And
no leverage.
And it's true for next season. I think for this season, he has leverage.
I don't think so.
Because he could just decide to not.
He's not playing now, and everybody's talking about the Lakers.
Yeah, but when he comes in, then what? Like
he can sit if you don't want to. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's where I would be at if I was. I'm like, we're looking like right now. My care for this season, since he's not part of our future, is the guys gel.
Yeah,
who I have is
Rui, all the young guys.
I have Rui. We have Ayton. I mean, Ayton is like you said. All you said about Ayton is true, but there's not many bigs giving you 18 and 10. Like if you look at everybody's centers, like they're not giving you 18 and 10.
Not the top centers, no.
Yeah, no, you're not getting you're not getting that from most centers on most teams.
Yeah,
18 and 10. So like, should he give you more? Yes, but he's giving you more than every other big man around.
Yeah, but with him is more like the defensive side, like be a power, like be a defensive presence, and I just don't like. He's soft, like That's
It's all fair criticism.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. How many centers you see giving you those type of numbers?
No, that's true. But see, that's the thing. Everybody focuses on the numbers, and it's like he has better numbers than Draymond Green. I'll take Draymond instead of Aiden. You know what I'm saying? Even though the numbers are gonna say Aiden is a better player, but impact of winning, I take Draymond because the defense, what he does on defense, is just in passing alone. I think has a more impact than what Aiden does, but
you take Steph Curry and
you take Steph away from Draymond,
and then it's different.
It's different.
Throw Draymond in Sacramento and see if you have that same feeling.
No, because I don't know. He's smart. He might.
No, he's a smart player.
He might figure it out. I mean, he's never gonna be a scorer, not like that. But defense wise, I don't know. The dude's a problem. Like I seen some of the stuff that he does. Like, I was just like he's locked in. The way he I know we like to joke about how he's so great because of Steph.
I mean, he's proven us right on that.
Yeah, but also Steph gets so much. He protects Steph so much on defense.
No, he does.
Like
but
every time somebody's guarding Steph that's big, he switches.
No, he does. He does help Steph. But we saw that season where Steph got hurt.
Yeah.
That team was awful. Yeah, and he was on there.
Yeah. Yeah,
that team was real bad. They got the second lottery. They got the number 2 pick.
Yeah,
they went from a dynasty to looking for the number 2 pick.
Yeah, I mean the way I think it's also the system that they run. Like it's just fit for Steph to play on that team. We could switch into that. I don't know. I've been high on the Warriors even from last season. The minute they got Jimmy, I'm like, this is a good team. But I don't know. This year they're starting off bad. I mean, they have a losing record right now, and
they're kind of older, man. They got some young talent, but their top guys are pretty old.
Yeah, so how is that gonna work? That's another thing. Like, I hope.
And they're small.
Yeah, they're small and old. And like I said, Steph is great, but when Steph is on the floor on defense, that's something that you have to like protect him. And and the defensive side, Steph is not good for your team.
I think they'll make the playoffs.
I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't think a lot of like I forget what it was. I think it was I think it was Chuck. Chuck said that he does those starting five in the playoffs. He trusts them more than any other starting five. Kuminga, Steph, Harford, and Butler. There's like, they have a good starting five, but I'm like, they're so old. I don't think it's gonna. These dudes are the younger dudes. They're just gonna run up and down the court, and it's gonna be a wrap.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, Jimmy, playoff Jimmy, if he pulls up, they'll be able to beat some teams, but it's tough. It's that team is like they're on their last wheel.
Yeah, and they're just gonna get worse through the season. Hopefully, no injuries, but as the season goes, they're just gonna get worse to me. What else? What's another thing? Wemby, man,
MVP, man.
Jesus Christ,
MVP.
I've never seen he looks like they need to change the court. Like they need to change.
Stop shooting all those damn threes.
Yeah.
I used to complain to my boy all the time. He's like, yo, why is Wemby shooting 15, 16 threes? Yeah. Man is like 8'11".
Yeah.
Shooting, like settling for threes.
We were we were making fun of him when I was seeing the whole like Monk thing, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't think this is gonna help you in basketball.
Yeah, he was doing nothing basketball related.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
the switch to me is his mentality.
Well, I honestly, I'm gonna credit KG and Hakeem.
The training with them, but
I'm sure KG probably told him stop shooting threes. Probably yelled at him a little bit.
But it's not just that; it's his mentality. Like he wasn't talking. He was so quiet and nice. And this year, he's like talking and shit. He's like
you hanging out with KG and hanging out with Hakeem. Hakeem probably showed him some footwork moves.
Yeah,
showed him some moves, and then KG was probably putting that battery in his back.
I've never seen I've never seen a player like this.
Cause he's going out there and just dunking on dudes, like, you know what I mean, just spinning off them, just reversing on people. Like I'm just like, what is it? Like
he's freaking dribbling like fadeaways. I'm like, what is going on?
And I'm like, this is not the player. Like the player we saw last year was just shooting threes, like way too many.
Soft, like just a soft, tall guy.
And I used to complain a lot, like, yo, like Wemby, like you are too tall to be just camping out at the 3-point.
Yeah.
Get your ass on the block.
Yeah.
Turn and face. Either shoot over him, take a dribble to the middle, either a jump hook or just dunk on him.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, he is scary. I'm hesitant to say it, but
I know what you're gonna say. Just say it, man.
But if he stays this way, that top 5 is about to change.
Yeah, no, I've been saying. I know you're about to say that. Yeah, no. Some people were saying we're getting nervous about that. It was like, oh no, you can't take because they were saying he's gonna overtake LeBron. I'm like, if he gives me another 4 or 5 years of this,
it's not just LeBron that I'm worried about. Like I said, I think it's everybody.
Everybody's in. It's gonna take him a while for Jordan, but
the Jordan factor comes with winning.
Yeah, we'll win. That's what I'm saying. Like. It would take him a while just to take take Jordan, but I think anyone else
he don't need 6 to pass Jordan. Like that whole thing.
But if he don't get sick, he needs to at least change.
Dominate.
It needs to be
domination. It needs to be domination.
Global, like, because what Jordan did was he took a whole brand.
Well, see, that's the thing. If you throw that in there, nobody's gonna beat Jordan.
I'm saying, like, how do you to outdo me? You gotta like,
I get it. But
you gotta uplift the whole the whole brand. You gotta uplift the league. Like everything gotta rise with you.
But the problem is
you can't just win 3 chips and be like, well, because I'm 7-8.
No, it's not just about the 3 chips. It's how he does it. Like if he just dominates the game of basketball and wins. Like it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, like that whole 6 championship thing is like, it's hard. That's gonna be.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he doesn't get the 6 chips, like he has to do like things that are incredible.
Average quadruple double. Like
it would have to be something like incredible.
Like imagine if he just literally like averages like a quadruple double. Like. What are we gonna say? Blocks, steals, points.
I don't think steals. Steals, averaging 10
not
steals.
but blocks, passing, points, and rebounds. If he like does some crazy thing like which
10,
I think
10 blocks a game
is crazy,
is impossible.
It's insane.
I mean, I think your best shot blocker will give you 3 blocks a game.
He's gonna give you more than that.
I don't think he's averaging more than 3 blocks. I don't think like a lot of these guys like average more than like 3 blocks.
I mean, he's blocking shots left and right, so I don't know. But all I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna look at it in the sense of you have to get the 6 championships and be the global star that Jordan is, it's impossible. Nobody's ever gonna get that.
That's the standard. You gotta beat that. You gotta be a global star.
I keep it in basketball. If basketball,
yeah, but basketball is winning too. Like he has to get all of them. Okay, then he has to get all the MVPs. He has to get
that's
scoring titles.
Yeah, defensive player of the year,
which I think he'll get it this year.
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to do a lot.
Yeah, like
that's what I'm saying. Like, can he get him? Yeah, maybe. But he'll definitely get everybody else.
Yeah, I think everybody's
if he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, which is the big if, like that is the biggest if, because I mean, it's just too tall. Like I don't know, and the way he moves and some of the things that I'm like, I don't know how this guy's gonna stay healthy for a whole season.
And then he also has to stay a Spur. Like he can't be just running around ring chasing.
Oh yeah, no. You have to. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but he's willing to take less money to make the Spurs,
I heard the rumor. I don't know. We'll see.
He has a personality that I don't think he cares about money like that. So I feel like
doesn't.
I feel like he'll do it, and he's like proud of being a Spur. Like he was going for that 5-0 history of.
I think the league is in good hands with Wemby.
Yes.
With Wemby.
Yes.
Shea, Anthony Edwards, Tatum.
Yep.
Where these guys are established in their teams, and they're gonna you have a feeling they're gonna be there till they retire. I think we're gonna get back to that '90s where players
stick to their team,
like that whole let me just run around. Even though Steph Curry gives me that vibe of I stay with my team, I retire here, but whatever LeBron and KD were doing, like I think we're gonna get away from that. I think this.
Thank God, man.
I think this new wave.
Yeah,
they're gonna bring it back to where it belongs.
I think players are looking and we're like, hey, look, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players to ever play. He doesn't have a team to retire to.
He doesn't have a home.
Yeah,
he's to this day he gets booed by OKC.
Insane. And I mean, I don't blame him though. Like I don't blame him.
That's a different level of hate.
I don't blame him though, because you can't leave. Like can't leave to the team that beat you. That's the problem with KD. That's the biggest mistake. I don't think it's about leaving. I don't think it was. Yeah, leaving is bad, but with him specifically, is that whole going to the team that just like that's just mind blowing. Like you can't do that. You can't. Like I don't even know who was on his team that allowed this. You cannot go to the team that just eliminated you, and you were three games up on them. It's just not possible. It's just
it's gonna be rough.
As a competitor, I can't even like tell you what I would never do that.
He might not get a statue.
Yeah, he's one of those players, and look, I think he's a great player, but I don't know, man. Those decisions, leaving everywhere that he's gone to.
You think someone retires his jersey?
Nah. None of the teams. I mean, no team likes him.
Maybe Golden State.
No, I mean
they still like him.
Well, they of course they like him.
They still like. That's the only team I think that still rocks with him.
They still like him, but they still won't do it. They won't give him. They might put up his jersey somewhere, like just retire the number. I guess.
I'm saying I'm saying that's the only team that I think would if any team it would be Golden State that they would give him anything.
But I think
any other team, I don't think they don't like. He wasn't long enough in Brooklyn.
No.
OKC hates him. Phoenix, that was a failure.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
And then I don't know. We'll see what Houston, what that looks like.
This is the thing with KD, which I think KD's one of those players that love ball. He doesn't have a family, doesn't have kids, doesn't have he loves ball.
Yeah,
you can't take that away.
Ball is life.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him. So I think he's gonna play for a long time. And I think he's gonna be good for a long time.
I don't see him slowing. The thing with KD is he's a pure shooter.
Yeah, he's tall as hell.
So even if he's old and he can't move, he can just be a center and just shoot.
Exactly. He could spacing the floor, and he'll have a spot for him on the NBA team
for a
long time. So for that, but I don't know, man. Like those decisions that he made are terrible. There's Harden is another one.
Yeah, Harden's another guy that's going to be really good, but it's not going to have a home.
There's no home for them. There's not going to be no, like... And players, like... I think players are looking at that specifically and knowing, like, whoa, I can't just... Like, Paul Pierce could come to Boston anytime.
Yeah. Yeah, people love Paul.
Allen Iverson could go to Philadelphia anytime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, KG could come to Boston, too.
Definitely KG.
Even though he wasn't like a Celtics forever.
But people don't even remember KG in
I remember him in Minnesota.
Me too.
That's when I was a big fan of him in Minnesota.
Yeah, but a lot of people just don't even remember that he was the MVP of the league in Minnesota.
He was a monster in Minnesota.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. But I think players are looking at that and being like, shit, like,
Yeah, Wade in Miami.
Yeah, like all these players have a home to go to and they get celebrated every time for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
KD ain't gonna, like, once he retires from ball, like, it might, like, I don't know, become a commentator. Like, that's it.
I don't know if he can be a commentator.
No, he doesn't have.
I don't know. He has like an attitude about basketball where if he doesn't like your opinion, like he just be like, why you talking?
Well, the thing with KD is like, all right, like one-on-one, right? Like, who gonna stop KD from scoring? Like, it's like, who gonna talk to KD about basketball when he's like, everything's so easy for him?
But the reality is, it's basketball. Like, you don't just because you're nice at it doesn't mean that someone's take isn't valid.
No, I understand that position, but I also understand why he just goes like,
yeah, but he gotta drop that.
You gonna tell me how to shoot?
It's like I'm a cook, right?
Yeah.
And you tell me my food sucks.
Yeah.
And I say, well, you've never cooked this before.
Exactly.
But you've eaten this before other places.
So you know exactly.
So you know how it should taste. So like what? So do I just validate your opinion on it?
Exactly. That's why when it comes to basketball, the only thing I could go at Kevin Durant is his leadership.
Yeah.
It's off of basketball. Like,
yeah. But
locker room things, like leadership. That's the only thing you can actually critique about him. It's not about basketball. It's about
that's not the point I was making. The point I was making is him as an analyst, right?
Oh yeah.
He would disagree with any, like he thinks like certain people, unless you played in the league, you shouldn't be even talking.
Yeah, like him and.
So I can't see him on TV because he wouldn't respect, like, unless he's up there with Carmelo Anthony or something. Unless he's up there with someone,
players that he respects.
Yeah, and that's not gonna be every night. You're gonna have dudes that never hooped up there with you.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know. It's popular now. All the hoopers have a podcast. All the hoopers are now. All the old players are the ones like doing the halftime shows and.
But then you do have them, but then you have mixes of other people that don't hoop.
Yeah, and then you
got like people like Ernie in there in the mix.
Yeah.
And Ernie's gonna say something.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
And
mindset.
it's like my thing is like, am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong and why. But don't be like, don't say like because you didn't play in the league, your opinion isn't valid. That's not a reason.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like if what the take is wrong, just say it's wrong and this is why it's wrong.
Exactly.
Don't say it's wrong because you never played.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
That argument could be used in anything. It's like, oh, if I had let's say if I went to college and I have a higher education, I can just say you're wrong about math. I can say you're wrong about everything that have a higher degree than you.
Exactly. And we've seen it before. I mean, some of the best basketball minds when it comes to just basketball minds were not players, or weren't good players. You know what I'm saying?
So, like Greg Popovich is a great basketball mind. Red Auerbach.
What was that meme that I sent you about the dude from Miami?
Spoelstra?
No, the top dude, Riley.
Oh, Pat Riley.
I think it was the Iceman. It's like, yeah, I beat him a few times.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
It was I think it was Walt Frazier or something like that. That he said, that he was just saying that made him a coach or whatever.
Yeah, I beat him up so bad he turns himself into a coach. I was like, whoa, that's brutal.
Yeah, but Riley was a great basketball mind. He's another guy.
Exactly. So I don't.
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I don't agree with if you never played or you weren't good, you don't have an opinion. I think sometimes from the outside looking in, you might have better insight than especially a player like KD. It's like you're 7 fucking you're an anomaly. Like you can't compare anybody else to what you do because it's just not.
That would be my concern with him. Just seeing how he is on some of these like podcasts and seeing how he gets with people, like that would be my concern having him.
Yeah. What do you think? Since we're talking about statues and all of that, LeBron, I guess, is in a different category because he's won everywhere he's gone to.
He ain't getting a statue in Miami.
No. He's and the funny part is he should, but he ain't.
He ain't getting one.
He's not getting one there.
He wasn't even there long enough to get one.
Yeah, but you go 4 times and you win 2 championships. I mean,
is that the qualification?
No.
I mean, why don't we have more Celtics statues out there? There's plenty of guys that won chips on Boston.
No, I get that whole part of like maybe not a statue, but
I mean, why don't we have more Lakers out there?
True.
We don't have many Lakers out there.
That's true. That's why I said about the statue, I get it. But like him giving recognition to LeBron, I think LeBron could go to Miami anytime. And he's not gonna get booed if he go to Miami. When he retired,
I don't think he'll get booed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I don't think Miami considers him like their guy. Like the way they look at Haslam and the way they look at Alonzo Mourning and D Wade.
No, because Miami Heat is why I love that organization. They're old school. It's like you have to rock with me so I can rock with you, and obviously Braun was there, and for the time that he was, and then left. So, but he's one of those players where like he started this whole thing, but he's not gonna have to face any of it. You see what I'm saying?
What do you mean, like the scrutiny?
Yeah, like the whole thing of like moving. He's gonna get loved, and every team somewhat to every team that he's went to. I don't know about the Lakers though. Lakers might be that team where he might get booed when he goes, or what. Even though I don't know, but he started the whole moving, but KD is gonna.
Well, the reason why he doesn't get booed when it comes to Cleveland, because the only team that should be booing him is Cleveland.
I will agree if Cleveland booed him,
because Miami.
But this is the thing. Actually, no.
Yeah, he left the way he left them.
Yeah, but then they shouldn't have brought him back ever.
No, but let me finish.
Him back. Yeah.
The reason why they don't boo him is because he brought a championship.
Exactly.
After that, they're like, whatever, go if you want to go. But what happened when they were talking about like, oh, maybe they should trade. Cleveland should make a trade for LeBron because when they couldn't extend.
Yeah.
Cleveland was like, we're good over here.
Yeah. I'm done.
We're good. We're good over here.
I'm done. I don't know. Like
they don't hate him, but none of those teams want him back.
No, but not right now. Definitely not right now. So
that's what I'm saying. Like there's, but interesting enough, he's the only player that I've known that everywhere he's been has had his jersey burnt or his mural defaced.
Oh yeah,
like Cleveland burnt his jersey. I saw Miami burnt his jersey when he left.
Yeah,
they even burnt his jersey in China.
They did. They actually did. And, Lakers have definitely burned his jersey already.
They already defaced his murals.
Yeah,
when he
exactly. So he's.
I think on principle alone, they might burn his jersey.
And this is why I mean, no play. Like it's done. Like people saw the whole switching teams, and I think it's over.
I think as I said, as I was saying, like with like Wemby, Shea,
they all gonna
Tatum's, and Browns.
They know like you get respect for staying with your team. So
it is because it's like it's like with fighting. Like, what do you do when shit gets hard?
Exactly.
Like, do you stand your ground or do you just run and try to fight?
And everybody knows, like, it makes the league bad when all these people are clicking up and there's teams that just have no stars and you have a team that has 3 of them. It's just bad for the league, and I think people realize that. So I think it's over.
Well, the league is with the whole new CBA, the whole new with the money structure is like they're making it impossible for you to make super teams. Like you can only pay 2 guys at the max.
Yeah, and the whole like demanding trades that's going to be a lot harder for now. We have all these new stars, and I think like you said, the NBA is in good hands. But there are 2 people. There's 2 stars that I'm still waiting. And I don't know what we're gonna do. Ja, he's back in the news for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, Ja got in trouble.
I don't know what happened, but it don't look good. Like him throwing the coaches under the bus like that and the media. That's not.
They had some sort of fight.
They had
during the game, and and it spilled into the.
And they sat him down. He didn't play.
Yeah, so then he went to the media.
Exactly, and this is what is this? This is what his 5th year. And every year is the same thing.
Yeah, Josh is in trouble a lot.
I'm like, dude, like I've been waiting for you to like make a big splash, and we stop talking about these freaking old guys that are done. And he always somehow is in the media for the wrong reasons. And then Zion Zion, but now he's good. I don't know. He lost the weight. He's looking good. Let's see if he keeps it up.
His thing is healthiness. He has to stay healthy.
Well, is he hurt again?
No, I think he's still playing.
I think
that's his thing. Like even that we say that now, but like okay, what's how he's gonna be in a month?
Yeah, but this is the thing. If he stays like trimmed down, like he's not as heavy, I think he'll stay healthy.
Like Zion's thing is healthy, and then Ja. I mean, Ja has some health issues, but Ja is more like doing dumb shit outside of the basketball court.
He has a bad attitude. Like he has a terrible attitude when it comes to certain things, and you have to learn how to deal with those things. Because if not, I mean, he might not be in that team for much longer, from what it looks like.
Well, I mean, Celtics might need a point guard.
I don't want him here.
You don't want him here? I'll deal with him.
I don't
you know why I'll deal with him? It's because he's gritty. We need a little bit of that.
Yeah, but what I mean, he ain't gonna be number one guy here though.
That's fine. Sure. I just need him to get us. You know what I mean? I'm tired of seeing us blowing leads, man. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, let's.
I see 20-point lead and I see third quarter. And I go, damn, oh man, there's too much time on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We said I thought the Celtics was gonna be a little bit better than what we are right now. From what I seen in the past few games, I'm like, what's going on? I thought we were gonna be better. I know we're missing a lot of players, and maybe that's why we need some time to like restructure everything and learn how to play. Because we did change a lot.
No, a lot did change, of course.
So I'm
losing Porzingis and Holiday and Tatum's out,
and Horford's out. So it's like
Horford's gone.
So it's like I understand. So I'm giving them a little bit of time. Maybe we get it together. But I'm worried because the same problems again. We have the lead and we lose. Like how do we keep doing that for 3 years in a row? Like how?
We keep doing that, losing the lead. That's what I'm saying. We don't. There's a problem in the NBA, in the whole NBA, and it's positionless basketball. Mm-hmm. I hate it.
Yep.
There's a reason for positions.
Man.
Just because you're the best player on the team doesn't mean you have to run the offense. And the Celtics have that problem.
Well, I think you said it. I think it's the whole league.
The whole league has a problem. Yeah. The Celtics has it too. Where it's like, all right, you're our best player, so we're going to run all the offense. It's like, no, some players, you just got to find them in their spots.
Exactly.
Let them operate where they're comfortable. They don't have to bring up the ball.
Well, no, and also it creates no structure. If anybody could bring the ball up, anybody could start. Like that's literally how we're playing right now.
There's a difference. There's a difference between positionless and being versatile.
Exactly.
Being versatile means you can play multiple positions.
Exactly.
Positionless means there's no position. Anyone can do whatever.
Which this is not a new thing. In the 90s, we had plenty of players that could play multiple positions, but it wasn't
positionless.
Yes. They were versatile.
Yeah.
They could play different positions, but that's not what they did all the time.
Yeah.
Like right now, like we don't have any. Like you can see a center bring up the ball. You can see anybody just run the offense, and you're seeing it on like the little kids. Like you said, I still play here and then, and you'll see these kids. They take turns. You bring it up this time. Okay, now your turn. You bring it up this time. And there's no like...
It doesn't work in life.
No.
In life, you need structure. You need positions, right? This is your job. Yep. This is your responsibility.
Yep.
And then this is this next person. This is their job, their responsibility. If there's no position, then I have no task, no job. Like I just do whatever. I stand on this wing this time.
I think it was, I forget. It was either Michael or Kobe that said it. We're playing accidental basketball.
That's what is going on. It's all accidental. Yeah. There's no, like, I don't see the structure.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we go small ball. There was one time when I was watching the game and I see Jaylen Brown at the power forward. And I'm like, why is Jaylen Brown at the power forward?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, why are we doing this?
I think we should go. And I think it's slowly getting back to it. Like, I think the one thing Wemby's doing, I think the NBA is going to have to do what they did for Shaq. I think teams are going to have to do what was done for Shaq. We're going to have to get big men in here.
Like, we need big men. Like, we need post presence.
Yes.
We need the ball getting inside. We need guys cutting.
Yes. And I think Wemby is going to force this.
We need to get back to point guards. Yeah. Real point guards. I'm tired of seeing guys that aren't playmakers, dribbling the ball, losing the ball off their feet.
Exactly.
And that's not what they should be doing.
Exactly.
Get them the ball in the mid post, in the post. Get them coming off screens. Get them coming off, back cut. Get them cutting to the basket. Like,
exactly. And run plays.
Yeah, run. Get them in position where it's 1-2 dribbles, 3 dribbles at max, and then right into your move.
I think Wemby is going to bring the big man back. Because I'm like, if Wemby, this is what, his 4th year? 3rd year? Third year, right?
Third, I think it might be third.
Third year. Like, he's just going to get better. And the kid is just going to get more muscular. Just a natural thing that happens when you get older. I mean, what is he, like 20 something?
From like 20.
Yeah.
Might be like 20.
He's so young. He still has like a kid body. He's going
to be honest with you, I don't want him to put on any more muscle.
I think it's going to be just a natural muscle. I don't want him to go lift weights.
I don't want him to look like Dwight Howard. Like,
no. I think
he'll get hurt.
Yeah. I think 100%. I think if you're that big, you don't want that much weight. But I think he's going to get stronger. Just a natural part of life. You get older when you 25, 28, like, you're just going to get stronger. And if he does get stronger, how is the league? Like, I seen him playing against, even though I don't know, he's hurt all the time. Like, I don't know if he was hurt then. I don't know how he is healthy-wise. But when he was playing against Anthony Davis.
Oh, he was killing Davis.
It looked bad. And this is supposed to be one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best big men in the league. And it looked bad. It looked like Davis a kid.
Not a thing.
So imagine, like, what is the league going to do?
Davis is 6'11".
Yeah, like, if Wemby just starts dominating like I think he's gonna do, the league is gonna have to do what they did with Shaq. They just have to get big men off the street just to, like, push them, like, just have some size there, because it looks terrible right now, and I think it's gonna cost bring the big man back. Like, the effect that's gonna happen, which is good. Because then you bring back positions. If you bring back the big man can't run up and down like that. So they're gonna have to, like, somehow slow it down a little bit and start running some plays. Because right now everything's just
threes.
Yeah,
Just let it fly.
It's crazy. I don't
no structure. Just go.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. And then what's the other Dallas, like. What they're doing with
Cooper.
With Cooper.
That's frustrating too.
It's the same thing. It's like, why are you making this guy? Why are you trying to make him a point guard? Like, I don't get it.
Make him a three, what he belongs.
Yeah, and if you see how when he's allowed to, what the three's supposed to do, cut, slash, do all those things. He looks amazing when he's doing that. Yeah,
he's
too big. Like, he's not. He doesn't even look like he's a dribble guy that could do that.
Yeah,
bring up the ball.
I don't like it. I was saying it in the summer to you.
Yeah.
I was saying, why is Cooper like running the point?
Yeah. And I seen some of the plays that he's done, and I'm like, this kid's going to be a good player.
But he's going to be a good player, but they got to put him in the right spot. They got to put him at the three.
I want to see what happens when Kyrie comes back.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. When Kyrie comes back, they're going to put Kyrie at the point. He's not going to be running the point. So what was the point of having him run point? Why not start D'Lo and have D'Lo run the offense and then have him come in? Like, if you want to get him his shots, fine. Get him off screens.
Yeah,
get him the ball in the mid post. Let him turn and face. Let him work. You know what I'm saying? Like, run plays for him.
Yeah, another team which I thought was gonna be doing better than what they're doing right now is Dallas. I don't know.
Yeah, Dallas.
I don't. That team, like I said, I do not like. I am totally against injury-prone players. I don't think players like that should get paid. I think you could keep them around as long as Davis. I'm talking about
Davis been playing,
Embiid.
Embiid, he's a problem.
Talking about who was the other one? There's another one. Well, I think he's retired now, but who's always faking injuries? It was the same thing with
You're not talking about Paul George or Kawhi, are you?
No, not faking. They don't.
I don't think they're faking it.
But I will put Paul George in there.
He's always faking it. I'm trying to think of names of people that commonly hurt.
He's gone. I think he tried to get it.
You're not talking about Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. I don't think players like that should get paid. Like, I literally don't think players like that should get paid. And what are they gonna do if you can't prove to me that you could stay? Like, if they looked at.
Well, one of the things, you know what they do? Contract year, they ball out. They're healthy. They just ball out.
And they pay all these players on, like, if.
That was what Michael Jordan said that.
Yeah. Oh, he did? Yeah.
Michael Jordan said this a long time ago. He said, we pay guys on potential.
Yeah.
He said that a long time ago. He said, we pay these kids on potential.
That is a big difference.
Back then in the 90s, you had to work for it.
Yeah.
You got your money after you proven yourself. Now you just get. And you know who said this thing in a podcast? Jaylen Brown. Or was it a stream? He said that the NBA doesn't have, like all the best players in the world don't play in the NBA. He says,
yeah, he did say that. Yeah,
he said that there's a lot of potential good players that get picked up over guys that are better. Like,
yeah, and that's terrible.
So it's similar to what Jordan was saying like there's a lot of guys in the league here that are here because of potential, not because they're better than somebody.
They run fast, they jump high, so that people think, oh, I could make them into a basketball player because they're tall, they jump high, they're athletic.
But they're missing the one intangible thing. Yeah, it's the will to get better.
The heart to actually compete. Also,
yeah. I heard someone talking about that. I forget what it was a podcast saying that like there's like different, like when they're like, I think they were like a trainer and they were saying they can tell like in a week if this guy's gonna be anything, because they said there's certain people that they just get it right away. You teach them a move, you teach them a drill, they get it. So you know that guy, he picks it up quick. Then there's certain guys that don't get it, but they ask questions.
Yeah. So they're interested. Yeah, and they work hard, and they're gonna.
Then eventually, over time, they'll get it. And then there's guys that are really athletic, and they don't see the value of it, so they don't really care. They're just there to just be there, just to say I was there.
Exactly. So
he says within a week he can see,
like how they're gonna be. I think I forget who it was. Somebody said it. There's no dogs in the. Everybody's like a trust fund baby in the NBA now. Like there's no hood players coming. You can't. Because all these players now, like, they've been trained. They have the best trainers since 10. They're like, there's no like. So basically, if that's what's happening from the beginning, from when you were a little kid, you're killing the game, the passion of the game. Because there might be players like, I don't know. You look at a player like maybe Jimmy Butler. Maybe he might not be picked in today's game. You know, Jimmy was just a defender, or like, you know, a player that was just a gritty player, like coming up, and it's nothing special, but he grew into that. He was allowed to grow into that. Now, I don't know. I don't know what
I think he was good in college though.
Jimmy?
Yeah, at Marquette. I don't think he was.
Maybe I don't know, but
I think he was good at Marquette. I know he went to community college. I think he struggled to get to D1. Yeah. Then he found a way to get into Marquette. And then I think he was pretty good there. Yeah, I knew somebody who coached against him. Well, and they said that when they saw him in college, they knew, like, watching him play,
that he was gonna be
he was gonna be an NBA player. Like,
okay, yeah. I mean, maybe I think they saw NBA player, but not what it is now.
No, it's hard to tell. Like, it's like I said, like what potential. Like, how many players were lottery picks that you're like, who the hell? Like, where are they now? Like,
ball. That's definitely a potential. Like,
yeah, ball should be Wemby.
Yeah, like
he should be Wemby. I don't see why not. I think he must have some sort of attitude problem. I don't even know what it is.
Well, because Shaq says that.
Because when I see him play,
he plays good.
He plays well. He hits threes. He's running, dribbles.
Like, yeah, like
and I was like,
he should have a spot in the NBA. At least
he's like 7'2". He should be like a Wemby. Like, what the hell?
I mean, I don't know.
But I'm like, he must have some sort of attitude problem that you can't see, like obviously on TV. Something in practice going on. Because I'm like, it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, there's players like that. The one-on-one players playing a lot of one-on-ones right now.
Beasley's on.
Beasley, yeah. Like I'm like, why wasn't this guy better? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, he must have had some
yeah, they say it was like his attitude, like
because he was in. I don't know if you watched him in college.
That him and Rose, and to me, I picked him. Like I thought
I used to watch him in college. He was crazy in college.
Yeah, I thought
he was in.
Yeah, I thought he should have been the number one pick over Rose to me, because in college I'm like, he's better. He's bigger. He was a better player, but I don't know what happened. He went to Miami, I think it was, or he got to Miami. And
he got drafted by Miami.
And then
he's bounced around different teams.
Yeah, there's players like that where it's like the ability's there. So what happens? Like, why come they don't get
Another guy is Cam Reddish.
Yep.
Every like interview I've seen about Cam Reddish is like how good he is.
Yeah.
And then I saw footage of him and the Lakers that looked like they were doing like a one-on-one drill.
Great.
Smooth. It just like moves. And Anthony Edwards was one of the people that said, like, they're like, oh, who's the guy that like gives you the most? He was like, oh, Cam Reddish. Like, this is when they were in high school and stuff like that. And so like people talked about Cam Reddish, so I expected a lot from him.
Yeah,
but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's attitude. I don't know if he doesn't remember the plays. I don't know what it is.
But I'm sure you know this because you play ball. I'm sure you looked at dudes that are like, he's bigger, he's faster, jumps higher, but probably were never as good as you. But
I've seen people
on paper, they're probably like, he should be better.
Yeah, I mean some dudes, like when I used to play, like you get a little physical with them.
And that's it.
And that's it. Like if they know you, like your dog, like you're gonna like fight them for it, like fight them for a rebound. They know you're gonna come after them.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Anytime you get the ball, you're gonna try to drive it on them, and then put pressure on them. Sometimes they just fold.
They don't want it. Yeah. There's a lot. That's a lot of players like that. Before you couldn't step on the basketball court with that mentality.
Yeah, no, you have to have some sort of fight.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you can't. Like I remember I was a kid. I was short, and I remember like when they picked you to play with the big dogs, and you just usually don't get to play, but they needed a person, and you got to play. The number one thing is don't be scared. If you scared, like I'm not gonna pick you. Like if you shoot the ball, like don't be scared. Like look like you wanna like have that fight in you, and you be part of the team at least. But like you said, some players just run.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like when you're at the NBA stage, when you're at that level,
yeah, it should be. If you make it to the NBA, you should like
at that point fear or whatever. Like that's why I think it's. That's why I don't even think it's fear. I think with them is like they gotta be some sort of attitude problem.
Yeah, or maybe they don't like ball like that. They just look at it like, oh, I'm gonna make money. Yeah, there's a lot of kids like that where like I'm just tall. Like they just put them to play basketball, even if they don't really like the game like that, but they're tall. So we're gonna go play basketball, and they never have that love for the game. And like how are you gonna get better at something that you don't love like that? You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's one of the things where like not of course LeBron loves the game, but LeBron has no moves because he never needed to. Like he was just
he never needed it. Yeah, his game was predicated on being bigger, stronger, and more athletic.
Exactly. And I imagine if Brown would have worked as hard as Kobe did on like
he would have been
skill work. You know what I'm saying?
He would have been
not just physical, not just I'm big, fast, and strong. Let me work on skill. Imagine that. Like be a completely different player.
Oh man, if he did that. If he did
unfair,
that, it would be. Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know, because again, you still need to put that mind. You need to put that Jordan mindset on there, and if you don't get that, it doesn't matter.
Because like you can even see it with Jordan. When Jordan came into the league, it was mainly athleticism. He had a lot of moves too, but like
he worked his ass off.
But as he got older, it was straight skills.
Yeah, he worked his ass off. Like,
and then when you saw Wizard Mike, it was just straight work. Like it was just straight skill work.
Yeah,
because he didn't have the bounce anymore, so he was just
Kobe.
Like, have you ever heard? That was an interview of Ron Artest, and they asked Ron Artest, "Who is the hardest guy you've covered?" And he said Michael Jordan
at 40.
And this was Michael at 40. He didn't run into Bulls Michael. He ran into freaking Michael. So I'm like, this dude has covered a prime LeBron, a prime, Kobe.
Well, Mike himself. I don't know. You remember that commercial with Mike playing young Mike?
Oh yeah, he's there.
And he's like telling the old and old Mike beats young Mike.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, young Mike is like, dunking and doing all this shit. And all of a sudden, old Mike just starts doing all these moves and he wins the game. And he tells him like, you gotta, young fella, sit down. Like, that's what it is.
That's skill work, man.
Exactly. That's Kobe. That's gym. That's staying in the gym and working your game. You can't get that by luck.
So with Mike, obviously, we see a lot of like players that we can compare to Mike, like SGA. I'm talking about like the fadeaways, the moves.
The moves, yes.
The moves. I'm not talking about like the impact. I'm talking about like there's moves of Mike that you can emulate and you can compare to Mike. That's why you always see a bunch of Mike compared. Like you see like SGA, you see some people do use DeMar DeRozan because he's a mid-range game guy. Yeah. And then you have Edwards.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever see a comparison with LeBron?
I mean, they try already. Cooper Flag is supposed to be the next LeBron.
When the hell you heard that?
I said
I never heard that.
Make him to LeBron. Like they're trying to make him play like LeBron. I heard that comparison. Not in the same, like he's obviously not as athletic as LeBron.
That's a stretch.
But I seen it. It's the same thing with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons was supposed to be LeBron.
I could see that more than I see Cooper though.
Yeah. Because he's bigger, but no.
But I'm talking about the passing and the rebound. Or Cooper does rebound, but I'm talking about the passing.
Nah.
And they both couldn't really shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's big and can pass. That's why I guess that's the comparison.
Yeah, but that's really what LeBron is. He's big and can pass, and because he's big, he's gonna rebound.
And because he's big, he's gonna get to the line and score like some ball. Like
so I see and also LeBron actually worked out Ben Simmons. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. In the beginning, yeah.
That's his pupil.
Yeah, exactly. Bad. That's bad. That's so bad. But yeah, no. LeBron is one of those people that is not. You can't really. You're not gonna learn anything from him. Like that's not the player that you're gonna. Like if you want to learn basketball, that's not who you want to like model your game.
You go to Hakeem Olajuwon.
Exactly.
It's kind of funny, like how they like people were saying like the '90s had all these bad players, and then you see them going to Hakeem Olajuwon all the time.
Is it again? That's the thing where like I understand in some sense if you look by numbers, like if you look how many big men could move like Hakeem did in Hakeem's era, and how many big men could move like Hakeem now. Probably now you'll see more people, big men with footwork like that. But
I mean, but Hakeem had unorthodox footwork, but just basic drop steps like Tim Duncan, basic moves like that. Like you don't see
so
the
underrated.
You don't see dudes with the footwork of Tim Duncan, Chris Webber's, Rasheed Wallace's,
and
KG.
Any big man, any person like that comes in right now will murder the league.
Oh yeah, like there was a debate like who do you think is better, KG or Giannis? I heard that online. Like I saw like.
What? Okay, wait.
Like in a game of 1-on-1, like who you taking, KG or Giannis?
KG. Man.
KG, they're both 6'11", so there's no height gift.
KG, man, come on.
That's how I was like, I'm taking.
That's
KG.
not. It was a conversation that we're having.
Yeah. I'm taking
physical ability against skill. Skill is always gonna win. It's always gonna beat physical.
Because in my opinion, when it comes to defense, they're both elite defenders.
Yeah. I think KG's better. I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying who's better. I'm just saying they're both good defenders.
Yeah.
Period. I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying
they're good defenders.
They're both good defenders, and when it comes to offense, like KG has way more in his bag.
He has more,
like way more in his bag.
Let me see what Giannis looks like at 35. Let me see how he looks like. Let me see how he does.
Like, and it's no offense to Giannis, but who's the power forwards of this era? He's playing power forward. Who are the power forwards of this era that he's really battling?
Nobody. And that's what I mean. Like
I don't see anybody at the power forward position.
He is so much bigger and stronger than everybody at that position. So he gets to just.
And KG, I saw KG battling Rasheed Wallace, seeing him battling
Tim Duncan.
He's going against Shaq and going against Chris Webber's and Amari Stoudemire. And
this is the thing.
Zach Randolph. Yeah. I mean, I could keep going. I can keep just throwing out names.
Those are all skill big men.
You got.
Those are all skill big men.
Like if I see Giannis go up against that lineup and he's doing this, then I would pick him. But KG went through the gauntlet.
Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, I don't. Whoever picked Giannis over KG is they probably just young kids and they didn't see prime KG because
like I know he's not gonna have the same accolades and same resume.
But as him, did it? I mean, how many big men were in KG's era?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. KG played in the golden era of like
big men,
like big men,
forward,
power forward. Yeah. That was like the golden era. Like every team had a pretty good power forward.
Yeah, the league's kind of gone through like this phase of like the league was like big man driven in the 70s, 80s. That's why we had the championships being won by
beyond that though. Yeah, beyond from like the 50s to like 70, 80.
Exactly. And then it went through like this like power forward era. And then it went through like Michael, where like the guard and it's kind of stuck there.
So it went like you said, from like the 50s to like the 80s, it was like
big men.
The centers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, your Moses Malones.
Then it was the power forwards.
Then it started moving into the power forwards in like the 90s. But then Michael was taking over. So then the 2000s, everybody saw Mike. So then the 2000 was like the golden era of the two guards.
Yeah, and then a lot of people.
And then Bron kind of came over. So then it became your best player just runs your offense.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because that's what Bron was. When Bron came, he was a small forward, but he was running the offense.
Exactly.
So then after Bron, that's when you started seeing the James Hardens. You started seeing
small No point guard. Point guards are now
Yeah. Basically, if whoever's your best player,
they get to run everything and shoot.
And then that's what we've seen. We've seen like the Lucas. Like Lucas should really be a small forward, but he's running point guard
because he could score.
Yeah, he can score.
And I think that hurts the league. That because all it creates is dribbling. Where like
it's a lot of dribble.
That I see it so much where like the best player will dribble the ball for 10 seconds and then 5 seconds like whatever the shot clock is, and then 3 seconds left, they pass the ball. It's like, all right,
you gotta shoot it now. Now I get my assist if it goes in.
Exactly.
If it doesn't go in, I'm gonna say how bad you suck.
It wasn't my fault. You missed the shot.
You missing shots. I got my teammates missing shots.
Yeah. Accidental basketball, and I see it all the time. Like we have this conversation, like who wins if like the dream team plays. The dream team will beat all the other teams' asses because they know how to play.
Well, it's not just that. Like the dream team were all in their primes in '92. This is not the dream team was '92.
Exactly.
This wasn't like Jordan still went 96, 97, 98. Yeah. This is a prime Jordan.
Exactly.
And because that was I know you're saying that was a discussion with the last team.
Yeah.
Those dudes were not on their prime. This is like an older LeBron. This is an older KD, older Steph Curry.
You could bring it back to even when when LeBron was in his prime with Dwayne and Carmelo Anthony. Don't put Kobe on there because it's different. After Kobe. But
get out the Kobe.
Yeah, if they play, it's gonna be the same thing. Like the other players, just because they know how to play the game, they're gonna play. But by position, they're gonna play smart. They're gonna kill the new guys. It's just what it is, and I see that even now. Like all these kids, they lose to us, the older players, and I tell all the time to the younger kids, we're not better than you guys. You dribble faster, you're faster, you shoot better. You guys don't know how to run, and like we get so many easy possessions because we know how to play. The old guys, because we know how to play. We just make the right plays, and it's easy. And they're like dribbling up and doing all this extra, and it doesn't work. And it's because of that. It's because you guys don't know how to play. You guys don't know when to make the right pass. They just like, I'm hot right now. I'm shooting the ball.
Yeah, taking ridiculous shots.
Exactly. So it's like
heat check.
Exactly. Accidental basketball. It's just if my shots are on, we win. If my shots are off, we lose. That was not like that in the 90s. That was not how the game was played. So I don't know. That's one thing about Steph Curry that's like it kind of did ruin basketball a little bit.
Oh, the 3-point. But he's the only one that has the legitimate reason to shoot like that.
Well, that's the other thing too. Well, I don't know because I mean, I guess Harden did it too. Harden was, but part of the thing, Harden was shooting, but you notice once the league made those rule changes, Harden hasn't been the same. That's true too.
He got away with just kicking his leg out there on those threes.
Exactly, all those extra fouls.
He was getting away with a lot. Like, and then once the league started making that rule where you just can't kick your leg out when you're shooting threes.
Exactly, kind of slow him down.
His game went.
And the whole the flopping rule too kicked in, and
like you're not allowed to do the shit he was doing when he was scoring all those points anymore.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the league is coming back a little bit. Like you're starting to see it a little. I don't know. I like it right now, and that's coming from somebody that was not really watching much basketball during the regular season because it was just I'm like this nothing to watch. I know who's gonna be in the finals. Why am I gonna watch the NBA if I know when Cleveland was with LeBron and KD was with I knew what the finals was. I'm not gonna watch the regular season.
Yeah, there's a little more parity. There's a little more competition. I mean, the East, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, who do you think is gonna go to the finals in the East? Like right now, early prediction.
It should be New York.
It should. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, it should be, but I wouldn't pick New York because I know when it comes to New York, if anything can go wrong, if anything can go wrong, it's gonna go wrong in New York.
Yeah, I agree. But
it should be New York, but I don't think it will be though.
Yeah, the East is.
But who would you pick?
I
mean, you said it should be New York, so who would you pick then if it's not gonna be them?
I'm gonna have to go Cleveland.
You going Cleveland?
I'm going Cleveland, or I'm just gonna go with Giannis.
I think I'm leaning towards the Bucks.
Yeah, like those Yeah, but I don't know. They have a pretty bad team though.
Who?
Like the Bucks right now.
I think they're winning right now. I think their record is. I think.
Yeah, they have a winning record, but I don't know. It's too much. Like Giannis is balling right now, so
yeah, Giannis is balling. But the thing is, like, so if you're not gonna go with, so it's all right. So Cleveland, like everybody's hurt right now.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've been following.
Yeah. Cleveland is
everybody and their mama's hurt in Cleveland. Yeah. So I mean,
maybe not.
And if you look at Cleveland, the last couple playoffs,
yeah,
they've been battling injuries.
Yeah,
last year injuries, the year before versus the Celtics injuries.
Yeah,
so I don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, then again, you can say the same thing about the Bucks because they've been hurt too.
Well, and also remember, Giannis is one way in the regular season, but then in the playoffs, it changes for Giannis.
Well, he's been hurt.
Well, he's been hurt, and also like they just pack the paint in the playoffs. If he doesn't have anybody else, they just pack the paint. He can't really shoot, can't really do anything else. So in the playoffs, it's I don't know.
I'm leaning Bucks. I mean, Detroit's gonna be tough.
They've been playing really good, but it's just all new guys. I don't know how they would in the playoffs.
Detroit's gonna be tough, and same thing with Orlando. Orlando has some.
Yeah, Orlando's a pretty good team. The big dogs are out. Philadelphia's out. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I know Maxi's killing, bro. That's the Maxi.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's a great player. But again,
if I'm Philly, I'm getting rid of Embiid
and George
and Paul. I'm sorry, Paul George. I'm getting rid of you and Embiid, and I'm building around VJ Edgecombe, whatever.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good
VJ. I'm building around him and Maxi.
Maxi, yep.
And just cleaning house. I'll keep Grimes. Grimes is like he's balling.
Yeah, but again, Embiid, I'm like, dude, retire, man. I wouldn't pick him. I don't care like what team is out there. I wouldn't pick him. For what?
Yeah, it's kind of sad what's going on with him with his health injury. Like he's really hurt. Like
No. I understand that, but
he's not gonna. I don't think we're gonna ever see him back.
Nah, that knee is. I mean, they're talking about like. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the last year, like in the last games that he had.
I saw the first game of the season versus the Celtics. That was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had some 20 points games after, but the first game of the season, I was like, nah.
Yeah, he's mad about like not letting him play, the load management. That's another thing that we should talk about. Load management. You know, the GOAT came out and pretty much said what he said about load management. Of course, for you LeBron fans, the GOAT is Michael Jordan. But he came out and, was pretty much trashing load management. And
speaking the truth.
Exactly. And there's still players, Gilbert Arenas, trying to defend load management. He's like, Jordan's just talking. He's talking like an old head. He's talking like an old guy. Back in his time, the league, like, had no choice. Like, that was then. Now the league is protecting their players. He's pretty much saying, he's like, do you think Embiid wants to load manage? Like, that's what he was like. Embiid's not playing because they don't let him play. Like, the owners are not letting them play. He pretty much putting it on the owners. Like, it's not the players. The players want to play, but the owners are the ones making the decision because they're protecting their $50, $60 million investment or whatever. And then he's like, he used the whole Halliburton. They tried to load manage him for the playoffs with the calf. He didn't want to listen. Look what happened. Supposedly, Mitchell in Cleveland, same thing. The team wanted him to not play because he was already hurt, and they feared that this was going to happen, and it happened. So he pretty much defending the players nowadays. I'm not going to lie. Even kind of Melo was kind of defending load management a little bit, and I was like, whoa.
I don't think they're listening to Mike. I don't know what argument they are. Mike said if you can play.
Play.
If you're hurt,
of course, don't play.
So I don't know who they arguing with.
Exactly.
Because Mike didn't say if you're hurt, force yourself to play.
Exactly.
He said that he forced himself to play when he was hurt. Yep. But he said, if you're hurt, don't play. If you really can't go, don't go. But if you can go, you should be out there.
Like the whole, like people Gil's trying to be smart with the words.
Yeah, he's trying to be.
Yeah, he's trying to be smart with the words because it's load management. It's about those players that are healthy, but they're trying to save themselves for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or what if that's what Michael is saying?
Yeah, Mike's talking about dudes that because they played a back-to-back.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? I'm not going to play
because I might get hurt.
Yeah. These dudes are fine.
Exactly.
So they're creating an argument against a point that was never made.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to be smart with the words.
Mike never said, if you're hurt, just go out there because you're so like. No, he said if you can't go, like your body. If you're hurt, you can't go.
Yeah, and then
don't go.
Then I had this other guy. I forget. I should literally start running down these names so I know. There was a guy, not one of those NBA analysts. Yeah, he was saying that. Well, look at what we got from LeBron. Because of load management, we got LeBron for 23 years. And we only got Jordan for 13 or 15. And imagine if we would have load managed Jordan would have had 20 years. And isn't that better?
Jordan didn't leave because he was beat up. Jordan left because he got hurt for one season. That's why he didn't play.
And
then he went for baseball. Yeah. And then baseball was another time he left. And then they didn't sign his guys.
So he left, yeah.
So he left. It had nothing to do with the Lord.
Exactly. He was trying to put how...
Like, that's nonsense.
Yeah, he was...
And also, part of the reason why you got LeBron for 23 years is LeBron came out of high school. Jordan came after 3 years of college.
Exactly.
So 3 of his years that he could have been in the NBA, he was in UNC.
It would have been... So Mike would have had 18.
Yeah, you would have had...
Yeah, and there was... I wish I remember, but there was somebody saying but 23 and look at the accolades and Jordan did way more. What would you prefer? It's like Jordan did way more with less time, which is better. So
I'd rather you give me everything you can while you're out there.
Exactly.
That's what I'd rather you do.
Yeah.
When you like, you know what I mean? Like when you go to work, do you be like, nah, let me take today off just so I can give you more energy next week?
Yeah, exactly.
Your boss is gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Tomorrow's not.
No, you're here. Yeah. You're gonna give me everything you got, and tomorrow when you come in, you're gonna give me everything you got.
We'll deal with that tomorrow.
You're not gonna tell me I'm not sick.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that I'm well rested for next week.
I was mind buggled.
Like these people don't live in the real world.
No.
Like you can't just low manage in real life. Like
yeah.
If you're sick, that's one thing. That's a conversation. Oh, you're sick, you can't go. Okay, I respect that. But if you can go, and your whole reason is, well, I want to be able to give you 23 years of this at this job. I want to be able to work for you for 23 years. So I got to take a couple weeks off.
And it's not working. Like the whole argument of the teams are low management, so they're healthy for the play. They're getting hurt anyway.
Yeah, they're getting hurt anyway.
With the low management, with less games, it's not working. And they should have that argument is not valid because more stars are hurt than ever before anyway.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they can want to point at Steph Curry and KD and LeBron. That's 3 players. What about everybody else that's hurt all the time?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? At least in the 90s when they weren't load managers, it was very common for a guy to play 80 games.
And the physicality is not the same. So there's no excuse. You're not getting freaking slammed to the floor like Michael was. None of that's happening. You're not.
When Michael played, I think I saw something. It was like when the seasons that he played full.
Yep.
Where he would, obviously one of the Wizards season, he came in like halfway through the year. One of his seasons he only played 17 because he was hurt, and then the baseball one he only played like 17 games because he came in from baseball, or 18 games. The season he played, I think he only missed like 7 games.
Yeah, no, it was different.
And in the 12 seasons that he actually played full, because I know they say 15 seasons, but 3 of them were like partial seasons.
Exactly.
So the 12 full seasons he played, I think he only missed like 7 games.
Yeah, he was playing every game
because he played like most season he was playing 82 games.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple of 80s or 81s. I think he had one season where he played like 70, something like 78 or something like that.
Yeah,
I think he missed like 7 games when he played a full season.
Yeah, and there was less doctor stuff, less medicine, the shoes were worse.
But the thing is, like, nobody, that wasn't even a stat back then. That was just that was a normacy.
Yeah. It's different. And
I know they were like, oh, well, look at Larry. Larry got hurt early. But Larry hurt his back, like shoveling for his mom. Like he was being cheap instead of paying somebody. Exactly. It had nothing to do with basketball.
Exactly. So,
and then Magic went down outside of basketball stuff.
Exactly.
So, do you know what I mean? That had nothing to do with load managed. Like, if they would have load managed, that wouldn't have stopped them from being hurt.
These dudes had no private planes yet, I think. There was still none of that stuff was there. So, like, I don't. All that is basically an excuse that the players are trying to use now, and it's sad because it's like I saw that this year alone, Paul George will make more money than Larry Bird made his whole career.
Oh yeah, he got paid, I think, the max.
Yeah, so like this, just for this year, Paul George will make more money than Larry Bird made his whole career.
Oh, so get used to it.
Jesus Christ, that's
get
insane.
used to it.
That's
all of the players, like, we're gonna get to a point where these players are gonna be making $100 million a year.
See, and again, I don't like that. I think, like Michael said, if you make it of I'll pay you of your work, of your accomplishments, not of your talent, I understand. If you were to pay Michael Jordan whatever, nobody's gonna care. The guy did it. He's doing it like he was doing it when he was doing it, so nobody's gonna care. But these players, after 3 years without doing anything, accomplishing anything, not even a freaking rookie of the year sometimes, not even a defensive, nothing, not even all of a sudden you make $200 million on your contract. And that, like you said, these players play depending on when their contract year is.
Yeah.
So obviously you're noticing as an owner, why am I going to give you all this money up front if you're just going to cool off and like not really play?
They got to put contingencies in it.
Yeah.
Like there has to be
something.
All right, I pay you. This is the contract, but this is the things you have to meet.
Yeah. I'll pay you this if you win scoring title. I'll pay you this if you win defensive player of the year. You like certain things to incentivize these players to play hard.
Zion had that. He had to do like weight.
But that was after so many times he's messing up. Then they.
But I'm saying like this is they need to implement that with people. Like you got to play this many games.
Yep.
To guarantee this much money, unless you really got hurt, then okay, I get it.
Yeah, but to me, like I said, I don't know. I'm against people that get hurt getting paid. Like I hate every time I see like Embiid. Like that's gonna hurt that team for how many years? For how many years is Philadelphia gonna be dealing with? Who's gonna trade for him?
No one's gonna trade.
He's on a max contract.
But I mean, to be fair, Philly fucked themselves. I didn't. But Philly's like they hurt themselves with all the stuff they've done.
They were trying to play the system. They were trying to play the whole load management thing, the whole tanking to get players.
And then on top of that, they drafted nothing but centers.
Yeah, that was the stupidest. I've never seen that before.
Nothing but centers for like how many years? Was it 3 years Okafor? Then they had Noel.
Yep.
And Embiid. There was another one in there. Simmons basically a center.
Yeah, all big men.
And I'm just like, what are you gonna do with all these bigs?
Yeah. And then now it's switched. Now they have a forward. I mean, small players playing really good, but they have no bigs. So it's kind of. I don't know. I don't know what. Like I said, sometimes it's just about also having smart people at the top. When you don't have smart people at the top, you could get the best players. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter if you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen what the Boston Celtics have done, how they make the moves that they have made.
They made a lot of smart moves.
Exactly. Who's that guy? I forget who it was. Who's the guy? Is it? Damn it! I keep
on the Celtics.
I'm like the guy that keeps making all these deals. That I forget what. I think I sent you a meme about it. It's like if this guy calls you.
Oh, Sam Presti.
Hang up the phone.
Talking about Sam Presti from OKC.
Yeah, Presti, from OKC. Like if he calls you, hang up the phone.
Yeah,
because he's gonna flee. Somehow he's gonna he's gonna win.
Him and Danny Ainge are like two guys. Like if you see Danny or Sam Presti, like you hang up.
Yeah, do not. I don't know how he does it. Like it's incredible. Like how does he get all these players? Like and teams just go along. Like what's going on?
Well, the thing is, he has. I don't know if it's just him. He must have a really good scouting team.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because he knows,
because he's taking players that aren't really playing.
Yeah,
it's kind of like what Brad did with Derek White. Derek White wasn't really doing anything on San Antonio, and he somehow saw the potential in Derek White and was able to get him for like nothing.
They know development. They know they have somebody that could go there and, like I said, a scout.
They have a scout that can go in there
and knows basketball, and
just sees like the little things, the mannerisms.
Yeah,
and they can see that in that player and just be like, you know what, let's grab this.
Let's do something. Anything else that we want to talk about? Let me see.
What do you think about all the streaming? The NBA forcing everybody to stream.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I think that's a problem.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, right now, how many different streams? But then again, this is everybody. The UFC too is going.
No, I heard the UFC is going back. They're getting away from a lot of that stuff. I heard that the UFC they're trying to work a deal to get it off to put it on one place so you don't have to even pay pay-per-view.
Yeah, so they're going, but it's still going to be it's Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I heard they're going to that where you will just pay it straight up, so you don't have to pay all the pay-per-views.
So it'll just be one place.
One place.
That's smart. Yeah.
So people won't have to. That's what I heard. I mean, I don't know until they kind of
do the whole. They start doing the whole thing, but yeah, the NBA right now is in what? Prime, Hulu, NBA TV.
NBA TV, YouTube TV, that you can find them at Peacock.
Yeah, see, that's bad.
You can get them on regular cable.
Yeah, that's
but there's certain games that are like on Peacock that you have to have Peacock to watch.
To watch it, yeah.
And there's certain games that are on Prime that you have to have Prime to watch.
Or Hulu now, starting soon. I think that's starting 2026 or something like that. So like. You're gonna have to pay all these different platforms to.
But it's not just Hulu. You have to have Hulu Sports because there's different Hulu packages.
You see, yeah, that's crazy.
That you could have, you know what I mean, like this.
And we're already having a struggle with viewership as it is. So now you're gonna make it even harder. So it means viewership is gonna go even lower.
But the NBA don't care because they got paid already.
See.
Now they're not holding, but I think it's a 10-year deal.
Do they? I don't know. Do they still have like? Are they still gonna have like NBA League Pass?
You can have it, but if you don't have that subscription, they're not gonna let you have it.
Yeah.
Like this is what I don't like. I had League Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how like NBC they have like the Celtics game.
Yep.
NBC Sports, right?
They wouldn't show that on League Pass.
Yeah, I would have the Celtics League Pass.
That's crazy.
I would have the League Pass to specifically see all the Celtics game. This is like some years back.
Yeah.
Specifically, I paid specifically for this, and they were blocked.
Because
I called them. I was like, "Yo, I'm paying for the Celtics."
That's
like,
crazy.
yo, what's going on? It's like, oh yeah, the way the deals work with NBC, like. And I'm like, why didn't you like say that before I started? Like, when I signed up for this,
it's NBA League Pass. It means every game should be on there.
Yeah, every game.
Not an excuse. Yeah,
the NBA should be like, they don't control their own games.
Yeah,
like, what do you mean? Like, NBC is telling you, like, you're the NBA.
Yeah, because I guess teams have separate deal. That's a good question. I don't know how that works.
The thing is, I could get League Pass on any other team other than the team in my state.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like, they're like, you could do it on whoever. Like, so like. Yeah, if I was a fan of another team of another state,
that's
I would be
for you.
Yeah, cool. But like, what if you're a Celtics fan and you live in Mass? Like,
exactly. Yeah, see now that's crazy.
And I was like, what?
That's crazy.
So then I had to like find some other streaming place that was giving me all the games. But now with this whole Peacock, and I'm like, I'm not doing all that. You know what? The hell with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'll watch the games I can. Like, and I think it's sad for the kids because. You know, their parents aren't gonna be paying for all these different stream sites.
Definitely not. Like
just to watch basketball.
Yeah, I grew up watching all the games. I tried to any game that was possible for me to watch, I watched.
That's what I was doing too as a kid. As a kid, like if I had, with cable, like wherever any game that was on TV, I watched. And with them doing this.
Yeah, and it's different because people don't have cable anymore. Like before, you had ESPN. There was a game on ESPN. There's a game on like TNT, like
ABC.
Yeah. Now is like, if you don't have the cable, you can't watch any of those. And then if you don't have the streaming services.
And then you have to have multiple streaming.
Exactly.
And like.
But I mean, again, it all comes down from the top. What was it that Adam Silver said? We are a highlight league.
Yeah, something like that. Some highlight. I heard him say that.
That's crazy. That's crazy for your top guy to say that.
A highlight league.
Yeah, that's crazy. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I'm like you. And then they wonder why Europeans are getting better than American players.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to these kids are going to stop watching it. And they're going to start doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe getting into MMA or something. I don't know. They're going to start watching other things they can get their hands on.
Because that's like, for me, that's what like me and my dad would watch the games. That's what we did. So now it's gonna be whatever you watch as with your dad or your family. Most likely that's what you get into.
Yeah.
So it's gonna. I don't know. I don't like this whole.
Yeah, I don't
switching.
like. I don't like it either. I think what they had was working with like in terms of like getting fans to watch.
Yeah. And I will have to take a look at that because, like I said, I think last year and this year, like, was pretty good. Like the NBA to me was pretty good. Other years I was like, I'm not watching that much. But the last 2 years I'm like, oh, the league's kind of picking up again. I kind of like.
Well, we're seeing more teams
being competitive, yeah,
competitive, but like more like faces of team. Like you know what I mean? Like we're not seeing these. All right, who's gonna be where next year? Like with OKC, I got Shea. I got a face.
Yep.
Denver, I got the Joker. Okay. Yep. I go to Milwaukee. I got the Giannis and the Giannis family.
Like
I got on the Kumpos.
Yeah. Basically, Jesus Christ. I've never seen nothing like that. That's incredible.
You know what I mean? I go to Boston, I got Tatum. You know what I mean? I got Tatum and Brown.
We grew up like that. We grew up with every team having their guy.
I grew up with Paul Pierce.
Yep.
You know, that was our guy. Paul Pierce and Antoine with the shimmy.
Yep. Then Allen Iverson was in Philly.
AI, you know.
Orlando always had somebody.
They had a T-Mac or something.
Yeah, they had T-Mac. They had Turkaloo at some point. Even that was cool.
Dwight. Then you went to Houston. You had Yao and I remember the point with Steve Francis, the franchise, and Mobley.
We had Phoenix with
Amari and Nash.
And Nash. Like every team
had that D'Antoni system was wild. I mean, I used to like Phoenix.
Every team had their
Kobe and the Lakers. Like
it was balanced. It was balanced.
It was balanced, but every team you had, like you knew what you were getting.
And that was the whole thing. Like I'm not gonna watch anything that I know the outcome for.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the same thing. Why I don't want to watch Jones fight certain people. I don't want to watch it because I already know the answer. Nobody wants to watch something. What makes sports great is that you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. That's why you tune in. That's what makes it exciting. So when the league has all these clicks and all the best players are all playing together, we know what teams are coming out. Unless some crazy thing happens and there's a bunch of injuries, then we're saying, well, we know why this happened because they were hurt.
Yeah, it's like with the New York thing. You're like, New York should be in the final.
Exactly.
But everybody's hurt. Like, there's no reason for them not to.
Exactly.
But because it's New York, we know something's going to happen.
Something's going to happen. So once, like, that's what made the league interesting. Everybody had a chance, somewhat. You could kind of...
And we're getting back to that. So now the league... But then, as the league is getting a little more interesting...
Now they're going to do this switch.
They're going to do this nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work well with them because me personally, what I'm gonna start doing if it's some a game is on one of these streaming sites I don't have, I'm gonna look what's on college.
Yeah. Oh, true.
I mean, some people are gonna legally find that. No, I'm not.
Can't blame him, man.
I'm not gonna do that. Not the way people getting cracked down.
Yeah. True. True. But listen, I agree with you. This is gonna be interesting what the league's gonna do because now, like you said. If you are in Boston, you're gonna pay only for whatever's playing Boston games. If you're in New York, whatever streaming service is gonna play that team. Because how are they gonna divide that? So if you have some NBA on Prime, then you have some NBA on Hulu. How is it?
You gotta get them all.
Crazy.
You gotta get them all. That's how they.
So basically, there's not even gonna be like, all right, well, Celtics game are strictly on Prime.
It's gonna be like that.
It might not even be like that. It might be sometimes it's on Prime, sometimes it's on Hulu.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like that.
That's crazy.
That's how it is gonna be.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's gonna be like sometimes. So you gotta get them all.
I don't have all of them.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna get them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get them. College is actually gonna be interesting this year.
Yeah. I mean that the class that's coming up is gonna be interesting.
With AJ, the Boozer, that dude from Kansas. So. Yep. I mean, I know Monday and Tuesday, AJ he's BYU played,
yeah,
and they had like late night games. So I might. If the NBA is acting up, I'm gonna be watching BYU.
How is that is that changing the college system?
Nah, they're staying the same. They're staying the same. They'll be on regular TV.
Yeah, so
I'm like, listen, man, I'm watching basketball.
Exactly, that's the whole thing.
I'm watching basketball, so
what do you to close it off? There was a conversation that you mentioned which is kind of a good comparison, which was Paul Pierce and Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, man.
That's a good one.
That's a good conversation.
And I'm not gonna lie, I said it on. I might have to go with Paul.
It depends. And what do you mean it? Like just like forget accolades. Just like who's just a better player. Like forget just who's a better like skilled player.
Look, I'm gonna go on what I base it on. If I want to win, I'm gonna go with Paul, man. I don't know.
But there's I mean, as a Celtics fan, before KG got there, and Ray Allen, it was rough.
Yes, and I remember those years.
It was rough.
But I was a fan of Paul. Because Paul, people forget how.
No, Paul was that dude.
Yeah, when he was by himself.
I'm just saying, like Melo went to an a Western Conference Finals.
But with a good team, though.
But when he got drafted, he went to the playoffs immediately.
Yeah, but he had a good team. That Denver team was good.
How are you a lottery pick? And you go to like when you're a lottery pick, that means that team's struggling.
Denver somehow manages,
and they went to the playoffs.
But who was on that team? If you remember, I don't know.
Like Nene was on that.
Was a good player back then.
Andre Miller, but come on,
Miller was a good point guard.
He was come on, man. Like,
but it's better than what Paul had. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Antoine Walker. Antoine Walker was an all-star.
But I don't know. I think that Denver team was better than Boston. Like all around, I think that was a better team.
We had some talent.
And so we had Antoine Walker.
Remember McCarty. You had Tony Delk.
We had some good players. I'm not gonna lie. We had some good players, but I just don't feel like we had that.
I'm just saying, like, listen, Paul Pierce is a winner, but before KG and Ray Allen was there, it was struggle city.
That is true. That is true.
And we played in the very, very, very weak East.
That is true. But then I've also seen Melo with good players and not do anything.
Yeah, but not KG and Ray Allen though.
Well, no, that is true. But then I don't know, man. I love Melo. My name is Carmelo.
No, but I'm saying I'm not disagreeing. Like, listen, I'm not saying you don't have. I'm saying it's a hard conversation.
It's a good conversation.
I can't. I'm having a hard time picking between either or. What I'm saying is, you can't base it off winning. You got to go right off the skills. Just because Paul, towards the end of his prime, he was like Danny Ainge and McHale should be investigated.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I benefited off as a Celtics fan. I mean, I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, how they did it.
We know how they did it. You know that was a back alley deal.
Yeah,
that was like a middle of the night, like meet you at an alley. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you KG. You just give me a couple of lottery picks or something.
There's a lot of that in the NBA too, which is kind of weird. Another thing, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I didn't know this, was that message I sent you about the owner of the Boston Celtics. Was it back in the day when?
Oh yeah, with the Clippers.
Yeah,
that was one of the stupidest things.
I'm like, there's no way this is true, and this guy literally just wanted.
He just wanted to move to LA.
He just wanted to move to LA, and become the biggest loser in like basketball history.
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
I mean, you could have just moved to LA and just ran the business from LA.
Yeah, that has to go down as one of the worst moves in sports history. You sell the Boston Celtics just because you don't like Boston. That's crazy. Boston gets a lot of hate, man.
And the thing is, he don't own the team anymore
either. Yeah, insane. And
or at least his family doesn't own the team because Ballmer owns the Clippers.
Yeah, they sold it now. But yeah, that was ridiculous. I'm like, how does that even happen?
It's one.
And Boston had just won or something. Like they just had won the chip. Like they were
a good team.
Yeah.
This happened a long time ago. So
yeah,
so they were still winning. But you know who's trying to do that? That's what I heard. Allegedly, the owners of Dallas, they want to move to Vegas. That's what I heard. They've been trying to move to Dallas.
Yeah, that's something that's They
the city said no.
There's rumors,
and the rumor is that's why they trade Luka.
Yep, that's one of the man. That is incredible if that's the reason why.
Because I mean, the trade made no sense. It made no sense whatsoever.
Listen, I already told you.
Even Luka was like tearing up.
Of course, I already told you. I'm one of those things where like I know you said Anthony Davis balling, Anthony Davis shouldn't get paid. He's hurt too much.
He's balling, man.
Nah.
He's still giving you numbers.
I don't care. That the whole thing that I don't know if he's gonna make it to the playoffs is good enough for me. You're done.
You said you wanted not to know what's gonna happen in the finals.
But not that way though. Not through injury. Not me waiting to see if he's gonna get hurt. That's one of those players that I'm like, no. He's a good player, but I just need to give him a discount. That I could have him on my team on a discount, not a max player. No. Because you're not going to play. You're not going to play your full games. Sorry. I think it should be like in the NBA, should be like a thing where like you get paid based on how many games you manage to play. Like a number. Like if you get to 60, you will pay your whole contract.
Oh, you'll see 82.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The only thing is though, like if I'm a guy at the end of the bench, do I not get paid?
Well, no. You like I said, as long as you're available to play, you get paid. But if you're not available to play,
I guess that would make sense if it's availability. Because if it's like how many games you check in, like I'm like what am I gonna play for free?
No, because that's up to the coach. But if you have to be available to play, if you can't be available to play, like I give you 2 years max. You in 2 years you're like a hurt player. Sorry, after that, that's what you are. You're a hurt player. I'm against paying players and for them not to play. I don't understand how that happens. I don't understand how owners are not like making more of like a
well the thing is like
about it.
I think there's laws against that. Like if I get hurt on the job, like I gotta get compensated. At least 60% of my.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's make it a number. Let's come up with a number so players like feel like that, but not like this. Where like this whole thing happened, right? Terry Rozier like got caught. Like the players union is fighting for him to get paid, and I get it if it comes out that he's not.
Yeah.
That is not his fault.
We don't really know.
It's not his fault, right? But he will get paid even if it's his fault. That's crazy.
I heard he wasn't gonna get. Is he gonna get paid? You saying?
Yeah,
I haven't. I heard he wasn't gonna get paid.
Because players get paid, so he'll get paid. The only one that won't get paid, even if anything happens, is Chauncey. Yeah, because he's a coach. So like, but come on, man. Like, how are you gonna pay a player that's getting like? It should be a no-brainer. You don't get paid easy, right? Well, it will make the players not even think about doing anything like that. But if you have a secure money, like you have secure $26 million per year or whatever, who cares? You see what I'm saying? Like they have to make it whereas like there's consequences. Like you have to play. Like every job has consequences. Like if I don't show up to my job for a certain amount of time, I'm not gonna have my job. I can't be like by year. It was like, well, I started the year, so whatever happens till now, I get paid until the end of the year. Like, of course, players are doing everything that they're doing. There's no consequences.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, they really miss David Stern.
Yeah.
I mean, people said that he was too strict back then, that he was a little too hard on the players, but they really need that some bit of strictness in there. Like Adam needs to figure that out, that balance between.
Listen, there has to be like a hard leader at the top of anything. If not, it starts to crumble. That's true of life in any form that you want to like put it in. If you don't have a strong leadership from the top, you're gonna see the people at the bottom start trying to make things and change things and do things that they're not supposed to be doing, and there's no consequences. Like we seen that video I showed you about Stern talking to Melo. It's like, I know who you hanging out with. I know where they live. Everything like that. That is consequence. That is what a leader should be like. There should be consequences at any level of anything. And in the NBA right now, you could change teams. You could demand trades. You could not play. Nothing happens to you.
You can disrespect the media. You could do
could do anything. You could come out dressed like a bozo and there's nothing. So
there should be a dress code. Like some of the fits are like ridiculous.
Yeah, it like took a hard swing. Like we remember Allen Iverson and him dealing with everything that he was dealing with.
It was just because he was wearing baggy clothes and had braids.
Exactly. It wasn't even that crazy now that you look at it.
Yeah, but some of the fits, I'm just like, yo.
It's insane. It's like, this is just bad for the kids too. Like you have to like have a certain image to your game. Like the kids are watching. Like come on. Now it's just you could do anything. I don't like that. And I don't know. Like people seem to love this guy though, Adam.
Adam lets them do whatever they want. That's why you love the guy who's gonna let you do whatever you want.
But what about the owners? Don't the owners like have to? They are the boss, right? For Adam. So like
Well, the owners with all these new deals, they're gonna be making more money,
and that's
all their teams are worth more.
That's another thing.
All these deals.
That's another thing. How is the league have the worst viewership in years, but they're about to make more money than ever?
That's a good question.
How does that happen?
That's for Hulu to figure out. Right, that's for Hulu and Prime to figure out.
All right, man. I think we'll leave it there. Yeah, the NBA again. It's tough. It's tough. We'll see what happens. I think so far is good. I'd love to see what's gonna happen with a lot of the teams that are going on right now. A lot of new players playing good. Wemby, one of them. We'll see. We'll see what how the league does, and especially if we don't get LeBron back. That's one thing I'm dying for LeBron to retire.
It's coming soon, man.
Just so I could see the change in media. Because there's another thing. Like, look, we gotta say it. LeBron James just mentioned. I'm guilty of it. I know that me and you talk about LeBron, I'm gonna get a lot of views. I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
it gets the most views out of anything. It's just, and that's like a fact overall, even for ESPN, anybody. Just mentioning LeBron, you're going to get views. And I think that's what's pushing the narrative that everybody just talks about LeBron. No matter what anybody does, LeBron. And it's just viewership. People just looking for those views. So what's going to happen when he's no longer here?
I think it's going to happen what you see with the league.
Exactly. We're just going to switch.
We're going to switch to Wemby.
Exactly. We're just going to find somebody else, and the league did a good job of like making sure that the new players got that attention.
I think the league has been better since he hasn't been playing.
I'm not going to say no to that.
Just because now we're putting attention on other teams.
Yeah, I love the playoffs with LeBron not in it. I love the playoffs with Curry not in it. I love the players with Durant at it. It was good playoffs, and those dudes weren't in it. So.
Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. Like we need to move on. Like these, like, and the players back then, they understood that. Like the league needs to move forward. Like we can't be stuck on you.
Exactly. Like that was something that the old players understood, and the league will make an effort on pushing new players.
Yeah.
Like the new players coming up, they will get the shine. They will get the media attention. They will get. And we've been stuck on the same three dudes for like 10 years. I'm sick of it. Like it's just, to me, there's no upside on them anymore.
Yeah, there's not.
They already reached. They did what they were gonna do. Their record history is not gonna change. Like it doesn't matter. Like
especially when it's all lies.
Exactly.
Like they were pushing that he's top 10.
Oh, that's great. I can't even. I
not
can't,
even a top 10 player.
No, I can't. Those people I can't talk to. I can't.
I'm like, I know he got his award, but no. There's no team with a top 10 player that would trade for him.
Yeah. And like I said, that's why I hate the That's why I hate the numbers with LeBron, because as long as he gives him the numbers, which is easier to give those type of numbers in the era that we're in, he's always gonna be relevant, I guess. Like it's stupid to me.
And then when he doesn't win, then you got to make an excuse. That's where it gets bad. Like it's like if you really believe he's top 10, then why are we making excuses?
Exactly. He had how long he had AD for?
Like what, 3 years, 4 years?
Exactly. Top 2 players in the league.
Yeah, you have 2 top 10 players on the same team. Yeah. Okay, and then now you put him with Luka.
And one of them is a defender.
Yeah.
Like you had supposedly a good blend. One top defender. LeBron is supposed to be, this passing, scoring guy. And nothing happened. And
they have Westbrook.
They have Melo too. They had Melo,
and they didn't miss the playoffs.
Exactly.
And then you put him in with Luka, and they're supposed to, before the playoffs, they were supposed to be in the Western Conference Finals. That's what people were saying, like, oh, they're better than OKC. That was the narrative.
Yeah. No.
And then as soon as they lose, then it goes into excuses.
Exactly.
And I think that's where people get tired. It's like, all right, if you really believe that, why are we making excuses?
Exactly. Hey, you took a bunch of nobodies to the finals before, and if you're still a top player, you should still be.
Even that is a lie.
It is. But again, if it was true, right, then you should be able to.
I think I said this to you before. The only player that can claim that they took a team with they shouldn't have even been there to the finals is Jimmy Butler. Outside of that, 100%. I do not want to hear. They were the number 2 seed in the East. In 2007, they were the number 2 seed.
Exactly.
It was Detroit, then Cleveland.
That means you had a good team.
Yeah, that means you had a good team. Exactly. So if the number 2 team in any year makes it to the finals, no one would say a bunch of bums made it to the finals.
Yeah, this is the problem with that. And it kind of happens with Steph, right? Like the system of that team is built around Steph. So of course, if Steph leaves, the team is going to suck.
Yeah.
It's not because the other players are trash. It's the system. Same thing with LeBron. Of course, they always bring, whoa, they suck when LeBron leaves. Yeah, the team is built around that guy. And if he leaves, the team is going to suck.
Yeah.
It's normal. It's obvious.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
But that year he went to Miami, more than that happened. The coach left. Half the team left.
Exactly.
And the people that stayed, half of them got hurt.
And when he left Miami, Bosch didn't play no more. That team also was gutted, and Dwayne Wade was hurt.
He was on and off hurt,
and he was on his way out already.
Yeah.
So of course that team sucked. I wonder what they're gonna say about the Lakers now.
The Lakers.
Well, the Lakers are gonna be good.
The Lakers are gonna be good. They're gonna that narrative. When he leaves, the team's no. That narrative is done.
Exactly. So
that's what I was saying. And then back to the point of 2007, just real quick. They not only were they the number 2 team, when they lost to the Spurs, it was by a 6-point margin.
Yeah.
Meaning it was competitive. Yeah, they got swept.
Competitive.
It was competitive.
Exactly.
And the only player that underperformed was himself.
And that's happened a few other times.
Yeah, he was the one who was shooting 30% from the field, averaging less than what he did during the season. He was averaging 22 when he normally averaged 27 in the year before he was averaging 31.
Exactly. And we killed Curry because of this. Remember, Curry used to get killed because in the playoffs his number would drop.
Yeah. Harden gets killed for that.
Exactly.
A lot of players get killed for that. But his teammates get killed for that.
Exactly.
So finally, when Wemby takes over, who you think is gonna be the face?
Wemby.
Wemby?
After something is Wemby.
I'm leaning Wemby. I think Wemby for MVP, Wemby for Defensive Player of the Year. We're in the Wemby era.
Yeah, right? I think this season again, of course, if he doesn't get hurt, Wemby is the guy. It's over for anybody else. Is that whole debate. Who's the face? It's over.
Yeah, no, it's
over.
I mean, I know we was is it Shea? Is it Joker? Is it Giannis? I never understood why Giannis never got it, but I understand why the Joker and Shea. I feel like they're a little too sly, a little too they don't care.
I agree with you. I don't know why Giannis never got it.
Why was never Giannis? You think it's because of his skills? He doesn't have the game.
Yeah, I think
that you can sell to people.
Yeah, I think it's because of that. Because it's hard to sell. He's like LeBron. You have to be born like that.
Yeah.
You can't really,
it's hard to sell Giannis.
Yeah, you have that's God given.
Because Giannis is family first, never in trouble. He's gonna give you numbers on defense, numbers on offense.
Is it
30 and 12 or whatever? He's gonna block shots. He's gonna play hard Westbrook. He's gonna play hard every game. He's the ideal face, but they don't put him as the face.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna blame it back on LeBron.
You think because LeBron just stayed too long?
I'm gonna blame it back on them.
They were too much on LeBron, so they didn't give it to Giannis.
Yeah, they're just so focused on old play, and maybe not just LeBron, but even Curry.
KD, Curry, LeBron.
It's just, we're too focused because they're putting on numbers, even though they're not winning. Right? None of them are winning anything because they have numbers. And I guess we're not used to that, I guess. Usually there's some type of diminishing by now.
By year 15, they're usually out of here.
Yeah, you're not averaging 20 by then. I don't know.
These guys are 17, 18 still doing that.
I think the fan base, they managed to accrue such a large fan base that they just keep being fans of them. Even if they suck, they still just keep being their fans. And that's probably a reason why. But it's never been this long without a face. We don't have a face for how long now? Literally, it's been 5 years where the NBA does not have a clear-cut face of the league.
Yeah. right? Because I think LeBron was still the face when he won the championship in 2020, right?
Yeah.
And then Lakers been kind of whatever.
It's been battling. I think from like 2015 on till like now is Curry and LeBron has been battling for that spot. I think, and
because I don't think either of them are face.
Not anymore. Like, definitely not.
I mean, they have that familiarity. Like when you think NBA, you think Curry and LeBron. But as far as face has always been like the best player in the league.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's always been who's your best player. When you want to give me your best product, who you pushing me towards? It should have been Giannis.
The best player in the league. When was the last time LeBron or Curry were the best players in the league? When was the last time they were on true MVP discussions?
LeBron hasn't been in an MVP discussion, like a real MVP, since he was 28. He's like 40. So like 12 years he hasn't been like an MVP.
And Curry maybe 15, 17, I guess maybe around that time for Curry.
Yeah.
So then
Curry's probably like 8 to 10 years.
Exactly. And we're still talking about these dudes being the face of the league. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they both haven't been like in a real MVP conversation. I mean, they'll probably get votes from media, but they're not like you like you don't even think twice to say they will.
Nah.
You'd be like, nah.
But again, I think that's probably what it is. It's just they haven't dropped off as much as they should, and they have the fan base is so big that it keeps them up.
So it's kind of ruined it for Giannis.
And the media is also worse now.
The media is terrible.
Yeah, the media is worse now. Like the media back then will be talking about the best player, like Chuck is trying to do.
Yeah, because it should be Giannis, in my opinion.
But we're based on everything's based on ratings.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about LeBron. Why? Because it's gonna give us the views. The network wants the views, so we're gonna talk about whatever gives us the views. That's what we're gonna talk about.
So Wemby's just gonna snatch it then.
I hope so. I'm praying to God.
I think he will.
I think so. I think Wemby. I mean, like I said, the thing that I noticed about Wemby was just his mentality is completely different. Like he's attacking with force, and before he was trying to be this finesse guy.
Yeah.
And now he's like putting, like, he's exerting himself like physically, like with power, now with finesse. And the league, from what I've seen so far, nobody could do nothing with this guy.
Yeah, no.
It's just, and a lot of people are like, oh, the dunks.
They played today too, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that game.
It's not on TV though.
See, again, it's terrible.
So I can't wait till college starts. I think they start Monday. They start tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put on some college games, man.
That's insane.
NBA's playing too many games.
I'm gonna watch them for free.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if you got your other ways. The way the FBI is cracking down, I'm gonna just lay low, man.
The FBI is literally on top of the NBA right now.
They're on top of everybody's head right now. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. All righty, man.
All right.
Thank you again. It was always fun. Let's see what the league gives us to talk about in the next few days. And thank you. This is the E.D.J. podcast at E.D.J. Studios.